Alright, hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Curse of Mother Mystery. Tonight we're playing the module Curse of Straw, but it's been changed, transformed, and we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark RPG, everything created by Marc. There's a content warning for tonight of bad language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore. We shall see. With me, I have a lovely cast of players. I got Lady Lear, our half-elf Magus, played by Julie. Hello, welcome.
I promise we'll catch you guys up soon.
We got Marty, our Changeling Warlock, played by Cookie. Hello, hello.
Why does everyone seem to have a headache? That's weird.
Oh, bird. Next up, the Vestadi, our Tiefling Bard, played by Adriano. Hello, welcome.
I believe someone said something about the beef.
They did? Oh yeah, the cab, the beef. Oh god. Thad, our Genasi Rogue, played by Woodgod. Hello, welcome.
Hello, you can never get a headache if you're always drunk.
Oh. Advice for
What's
life.
to live by?
Big forehead.
Program removed.
500
What
IQ.
happened last time,
Problem.
gang?
Who's anyone volunteered to do this one?
Did it last week.
Okay, I'll do it. No worries.
You volunteer as tribute?
I volunteer as tribute. Ultimately, last session was taking a breather. After all, we had a little bit of excitement. What with discovering legendary artifacts and rescuing some known friends from
That's one way of putting it.
known.
We did rescue our friend. We just didn't
Previously
rescue the rest.
Exactly. The ones that we cared about, we rescued.
A grumpy man and the seamstress.
Yeah. So we, at the end of the session beforehand, a raven was sitting there on a windowsill as we were exploring the hospital area, and in a very loose term, a hospital. And we had seen such a raven before, a blue feathered raven known as Muriella, who transformed as she is a were-raven, and very excitedly started asking us questions. The fact that, hey, you killed the abbot, blah, 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 blah. So conversations continued in the last episode with a somewhat cheery atmosphere. However, Hamartia seems to have taken it a little heavier than the rest of us. What with, we just basically did some genocide. A little bit of genocide. Not too much. Just
a smidge.
Just
I'm
a
not
scotch.
I'm not entirely sure it
sparkle.
qualifies as genocide.
A sprinkling
A
of
smidge
genocide.
of the genocide.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Nothing
Like-
too serious.
It's not like a dinner genocide. It's more like afternoon tea genocide.
Right. It
Yeah,
doesn't fill you
exactly,
up all
yeah.
the way.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a bathroom break
Cookies,
genocide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Thad asks Hamatia, do you have the stomach for killing? And, well, Hamatia has killed before. It's just different when they're innocents and can't defend themselves. And Nyx tries to reassure Hamatia and the rest of the group that, given the circumstances, their life would be either ended there or they would have been set free and ended outside in a probably more brutal way. And this was probably the best thing that we could have done for them. And that, because it was hard, Illyria tells Hamatia that it's okay to, cry, even though it's not your party. But she can cry if she wants to. And pick yourself up tomorrow. Before Muriella decides or queries if they can all get a little bit drunk, if there's wine. Of which there is wine here in the Abbey, so Nyx brings forth some pretty nice wine with some Red Dragon Crush. And they all decide to have a little bit of a relaxing time and drinking to the fallen, as Hamatia tries to catch Nyx out with a impromptu toast. And Nyx, in true bardic fashion, presents one out of his ass. And the conversations proceeded, where Muriella was saying, "Hey, I'll show you mine if you show me yours," in a sense, with her facts and learnings.
Way to phrase it, but okay, fine.
Her being, yeah. And Nyx was all about showing her his. So he presents the information regarding the fact that there is a ghostly dragon in a castle, of which, Muriella actually reacts in the appropriate way. Where the rest of the party have no idea how to react in front of a ghost dragon. Bunch of dead stone people. Anyway, there's this back and forth where we were giving information, and we discovered that, or Maria told us that there's a cave where werewolves are, and within there they're like converting people or like rushing people through some sort of orientation, I guess, because Strahd needs like a heckin' football team. I don't know why he wants werewolves yet, but making kids werewolves, and since it was technically on the way, in a roundabout way, that it might pass by where Asphodel left Gilly and Lottie on the edge of the lake, that maybe the party could encounter Gilly to hopefully tell him that his misplaced lover is a little more armless.
She kind of needs a hand.
Oh god! No!
Yeah.
Why do you do this?
I feel like I owe credit to the sorcerer in another game because like their character is missing a hand and their Discord name is literally "give her a hand." So
You're holding my arm.
Mm-hmm. So then, after getting really drunk, I mean, there was some talk about the stones and that it's really strange, and she was really curious about if we had any information about that, and Nyx was like, well, maybe tomorrow, just, not feeling like getting super drunk here if I'm gonna have to do some homework in the morning, before school. And we kind of go to bed after a couple of drinks. And Hamatia offers some juicy information for exchange of discovering where her sisters are. And Mario's like, I don't know, but I'll get back to you just as soon as I can because, mobile phones aren't a thing. So, Nyx goes up to talk to Cloven, who's taking care of Lottie, learns the fact that the blessed water kind of allows for agriculture in harsh climates, and that he makes moonshine out of potatoes, but hey, maybe make some actual food and don't make them all into potatoes, into moonshine.
don't make the potatoes into potatoes.
Yeah, exactly.
This potato is made out of potato.
Exactly. Hamatia tells Illyria that she's never gotten drunk before, so that was an interesting experience to see Hamatia get a little bit spicy with getting a character displacement syndrome.
Totally.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of one-upping of personal trauma, and Nyx is happy not to be present for that. So eventually, Hamatia promises to go have a chat after with Nyx. She starts accusing him of lying to her when she asked if he detected any magic, and there was this back and forth of like saying that, hey, stuff was going on. I didn't have the wherewithal to have more than one loose cannon. And then they have this really touching moment of Nyx trying to show Hamatia how to manipulate a soul for the purposes of healing, and showing her a little bit on how to do that. Then Illyria and Thad have a conversation, which was super cool, about sending the children to bed quickly. Lighthearted, I have to read this part. A lighthearted conversation about sending the children to bed quickly turns dark as Thad asks Illyria if she ever killed someone who wasn't guilty of anything before. She answers no, having left that to Aspida until now, which is like totally sus. Totally sus. Not at all true. That mentions how it never goes away.
I was thinking about like when Aspida killed. I think Aspida killed somebody like in the fucking.
In the prison, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, didn't kill, like put down. In the same sort of aspect of what they basically did to the mongrel folk.
Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. And then Thad reveals that he was part of a criminal group. And their code was to never get caught. And either you kill yourself or the witnesses. So whatever happens, make sure there are no loose ends. And then one time, for a specific loose end, it involved a child. And Thad had to do
children,
little bit of baby killing. All by
We've all
himself.
done that before, right?
He wasn't a baby, he was like a toddler. What are you talking?
A Bexxy staple.
A Bexxy staple. So Thad did the whole toddler punting and resolved that. But, you know, he's probably a little shook up. So with that extra knowledge, Illyria is left drinking and kind of passes out. To which, cut to next morning where, exactly, a little bit of baby killing. Next morning, Nyx does that homework that he said that he could potentially do, where he finally translates those blasted stones. And with the collective knowledge of Muriella and the primordial translated, nothing was learned. However, we kind of get this feeling like there's a couple of links to the stones, maybe, but we'll have to go and see the others to see if there's like a continual poem or something like that. And Hamatia was like, well, Nyx was saying like, hey, if anyone touched those stones, could they have gotten powers because Hamatia touched one of those stones? And Hamatia was saying, you know, mommy didn't exactly like me doing the big touch. So there is some sort of wherewithal that needs to be discovered within those stones, and Hamatia suggests we hunt down her sisters to have them tell us what they know. And there be some, you know, more genocide. Just a little bit.
Yeah, but they deserve it.
Sure. Everybody deserves genocide.
That's what they always say.
Exactly. So the party says goodbye to the Abbey and to Lottie, leaving her in Clovin's care, suggesting that they're going to go find Gilly to, you know, come to the Abbey. And decided to go check in with Casimir to see what he's learned, what's going on, if he might know of something to do with this poem, with the stones, and deal with them pesky werewolves, of which the party, well, Nyx at least, theorized that maybe there was a way to turn them away from Strahd's service. Maybe they're like forced to, you know, make an army of little teeny tiny werewolves, and whether or not they can be on their side on their fight against Strahd. So heading back down to Kresk to do all those things, a little boy comes up to us and asks, "Hey, where have you been?" After it's been like a freaking evening only. It's like, "Jesus, calm your tits." And that all of the cows are dead, and we're like, "Cool, time for hamburgers."
What?
That's exactly what we said. Yes, I remember it.
What?
It's burger time.
That was word for word what we
I
said.
remember I recall Fad saying that. at the
We
end of
know
the
someone who
session.
can flip them burgers, so
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
start the
God.
fire already.
Oh god, somebody invite Pascal. Okay.
Oh god. Can we not?
Thank you, I guess.
you're welcome, I guess.
That was wonderful.
Just a little bit of genocide.
A little bit of baby
like-
killing.
The burger time is over in filling and Marty and Thad in, yeah.
Twinkle of genocide. And twinkle of filicide, and we're set for the session.
It'll happen next session. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're gonna fill them in next session.
Don't worry about it. All good.
Don't worry about it. Man.
That's what I'll say.
Okay, let's get back into the moment, shall we? Alright. With rose-tinted cheeks and a faded brown scarf haphazardly wrapped around his throat, the scrawny youngster exclaims that all cows are gone, with wild, wide eyes of panic. He takes another step towards you, one hand clutching his scarf with white knuckles as if he was parched from desperation and you were an oasis of hope. Please, the Burgomaster said you would help. Is there anything you can do?
Hey, calm down. I mean, we've only been gone one evening. What is so important about cows that requires our attention?
I'm not.
They're probably very important for the people of Cress.
I don't.
For sure, but
How are we going to survive the winter, mister?
Do you have any leads about where or what might have happened?
you said the Burgomaster sent you?
Yes, he wanted to find you, but he couldn't. He's currently over at the ships making sure that they are all fine, but he wanted you to take a look at the barn. Now!
I will do a empathy composure check.
I'll join on that.
Thinking the same. I don't trust this guy.
Sussy
I'll
kid.
join on that. That kid is pretty sus. That's a nasty 6. He looks legit.
Don't also have compassion one moment.
That's a 6.
He looks legit. This kid knows what he's talking about.
13!
This kid knows what he's talking about.
Them barns.
Well, Amarthya, do you think that you see true desperation and fear on him, right?
Okay, am I? Okay.
You think.
Okay.
Well, if that's what the Burgomaster says, who am I to say that a strange child isn't giving me the right information? Let's go.
Wait a moment. So, scout ahead.
Do I have? It's
What's it?
morning. It's morning.
I know it's morning.
Ah,
It's always dark anyway. We're in Barovia. Now go.
yeah, but I'm not really ready for killing in the morning. Give me at least a cup of
It's not
coffee and
killing.
an
It's
hour.
definitely... So, this is an order.
I gotta be
yeah?
ready for everything, okay?
I'll give you some worms later, okay?
Promise.
Here.
Are they
Pinky
alive?
promise. Pinky promise.
Are the worms alive?
Maybe. We don't know.
They better be. I go
Thank
wee.
You see Hamartia give us of a facepalm?
Everything okay?
Yeah, I just need to re-educate my pet moth. Don't worry about it.
You know, did you mean what you said, like, last night?
Oh yes, he totally wants to kill everyone in sight, but he's a moth.
We're just gonna look at you like blinks, like, what the fuck?
And the kid does too.
Can I make an empathy composure check about that if she's bullshitting?
Sure, go ahead. A lot of empathy composure checks. Oh, okay, well.
Yep,
17.
it just
With
17.
17, you get the feeling that she's not lying and that she's kind of embarrassed about it, like having a problematic little brother, but now, because of things he is doing, you need to explain to people that he's not really as bad as he seems to be.
Alright. Cool. Just gonna try and forget that. So let's head to the barn, guys. Yeah, alright.
You
Yeah.
coming, right, please?
Could you show us the way, kid?
Yeah, of course, it's just down here. I'm really allowed inside. Apparently, I'm not old enough. But it's bad. I mean, the grown-ups say it's bad.
How old are you, kid?
13, sir.
Let's see. Alright.
As you walk the last 100 meters or so between the base of the Abbey Road and Lucas Barn, you can spot in the distance and between the gently falling snowflakes a small crowd of anxious villagers congregating outside, whispering viciously to each other. And then as you arrive at the scene, you also see Luca himself stand with his back to the crowd and beating his head against the barn in rhythmic but subdued thuds, wailing softly to himself at the same time.
Nix will go up to Lucas and like put his hand on his shoulder and say, "I'm sure it's going to be okay."
Luca, sorry! Luca, no!
What happened, Luca?
Luca confused. All cows gone. I don't understand.
So they're gone. They're not dead.
Inside of cows, inside barn, but no cows. No brownie.
Wait, this is fucking ridiculous. I mean, can anyone understand what he's saying?
I'll try and take a look inside. Maybe that'll be quicker.
True.
I'll gently look inside, carefully.
Right, you peek your head in. It's a little bit of a vestibule. There's no light on inside, so you had to step in and pass like the entryway to really take a look in the like long hallway that is the barn. You have to take a few steps in, if that makes sense. Are you gonna do that?
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Carefully looking around.
Slaughter. Slaughter is the first word that appears in your mind. Even though that might not carry enough weight to aptly describe the scene in front of your eyes. On the floor, on the walls, a bit on the ceiling, in the hay, within the pen, splattered on the inside of windows, up the door, simply everywhere. There's blood and tufts of hair. And amongst it, on the ground, bones. broken, splintered, discarded in piles, or laying alone. Then the stench. It reminds you of a butcher's shop, perhaps, but with an overtone of vulgarity. Lastly, the realization comes. There are no cows here. Now only silence reign in this bloody aftermath.
Do the bones look like cow bones?
I mean, from what you know, it could be.
Alright.
Make me a medicine check for that. Medicine intelligence.
You got it. Not very good. Oh, they look like cow bones, sure.
Yeah, I mean, what you know of like animal bones is that they appear on your plate.
Sure, yeah. I'll go ahead and walk out for a bit to get the rest of the party. Guys, this is quite a sight. So steal yourselves,
Yeah.
and
What?
I walk in.
Follow.
Okay.
Should somebody maybe try to calm down Luca?
Good job volunteering, Lyria. And Nyx disappears into the barn.
Yeah, if you want to, I can do it.
No, I can try.
Okay, but maybe I can get to him a little bit more when you can.
Well, if you want, I'm just, you know.
Yes, I think I'll be the better fit for this particular job if that's fine with you.
I mean, Nix is the one who just volunteered me, so...
Yes, I know Nix can be a bit of a Nix sometimes.
Luca
but
is hitting his head over and over again. Are you
I'm
stand
going to have a
calmly?
quick chat with you.
Yeah, we need to do something.
Yeah, give me a moment, okay?
I'll have a look, and if you need me, I'll... Lillian kind of like stands at the door and kind of like looks back just in case like Hamartia needs help or anything.
Does she?
I don't know, does she? She is walking over to Luca.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Illyria, you're like holding on the door. Okay. Let's do Luca and Hamartia first.
Okay. Martin also got to Luca. The first thing that she does is grab him by the hand gently. Say, hey, Luca. Look at me.
Little friend, I'm very, very sorry.
It's okay. Come with me. Okay?
I messed up. What is Luca gonna do now? Luca loves cows.
Come with me, please. This is no place for you to be right now. Let's get you somewhere a bit warmer. Okay? Let's sit and have a breather. Hamartia understands Luca very much so. Hamartia also.
But Burgomaster says to stay put.
We are here now. Once we're gone, you can stay put here again, but right now, you need to calm yourself. So, I know it is easier said than done, but we can do so together. So please just come with me. Okay?
Make me a persuasion with manipulation. Actually, no, leadership with persuasion.
Okay. It's leadership persuasion? Oh, yeah. Persuasion, presence. Wait.
Manipulation, leadership.
Manipulation, leadership. Okay. Well, so many things. Give me a moment. I think it's on the map. Oh, wait, no, it's leadership. Yeah.
It's alphabetical, man.
Yeah, I fucked up. Oh no, 13. Wait, that's not right. That's not right at all. No, it's 11 plus, you know. No, it is right. Yeah, 13. My apologies.
Okay, okay. He hits himself one more time in the head. More of a heavier slam. And then he shakes his head wistfully. Burgle friend said I had to stay here. I don't want to make Burgle friend more angry with me.
If Bergen friend would do anything, I will talk to him. But right now, we need to go to a better place, and I know somewhere really nice where you can calm yourself if you just follow me.
Burgle friend said to stay put.
And if Burger friend says something else, will you listen to him?
And of course, Burgle friend, a friend.
Yeah, give me a moment. Hamatia will get out of sight.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Change forms into the burger.
God.
Okay, let's switch scene. Next, you walk into the scene of the slaughter with Thad.
Well, this is more pungent than you let on that.
I said it's a nasty scene.
Sure, but I mean, this is an assault on my senses. And Nix puts like his nose in, like he raises one arm to bury his nose into his robe, his coat.
Be honest, your Abby wasn't much better.
I mean, what do you want me to do about that?
I'm just saying it's not much of a change from what we just did.
So you came in here and then you said, okay, let's take a look at this, or steal yourself for bovine injury. But here is just what? Guts and
bones and blood. Wait, let me see if I can see any. Can I try and see if there are any footprints?
Sure. Make me survival intelligence.
And Nix is gonna look around, see like if there's an obvious cause of the attack, if there's like claw marks in walls and stuff.
It's a dirty
Make
20.
me an investigation then, cunning.
Dang,
It's a dirty 20 in my survival.
Can we investigate? It's a 13.
13, damn. Okay. Well, sad. The only footprints that you find are humanoid and cow.
Any sign of a struggle? Any?
It's very much of a mess in there. There is, of course, like the cows are put into their pens during the night, and certainly there's some heavy footprints of the cows inside of the pens, and some were actually released in the hallway, either dragged or walked out. And these heavy indentions kind of mean that they were like stressed or jumpy or runny. But you guys were here, yesterday and cleaned up, and Luca probably has been here as well. So it's kind of, when it comes to humanoid footprints, a bit of a mess.
And I can't tell if there's anyone other than us that's been here by the footprints.
Make me one last check for that. A perception intelligence.
Sure.
Nix. They were, from you remember yesterday, looking at the cows, and from what you heard actually, they were about a dozen cows. It's strange to have this little left of it. There's no claw marks on the walls. There's no vicious entry of the pens like they have been manually opened. What's surprising is how little of the cows that are actually left. Like the bones and the blood and the hair is actually quite little in comparison to the amount of cows that were here. And lifting up a bone from the ground, you can see that the marrow has been scooped out.
Sucked out.
Well, sucked. It's pretty hard to suck out marrow unless you boil it first.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
Does it? I mean, we're on the trail for werewolves. Given the fact that we've seen some werewolves when we fought them, is it? I guess it's more of like a logical processing question in whether it seems plausible that werewolves could have done this amount of devastation with little, remainder.
With a group of them, perhaps you have no idea about the, eating habits of werewolves. But they are wolf-like, and that certainly is logical. But when talking with Thad hasn't seen any kind of wolf like footprint.
Yeah, you would definitely see claw marks. You would see if there was a wolf in here, but it seemed only humanoids.
Are there any windows in this barn?
Yeah, but they're few. They're like at the ends of the hallways to let in some light. But indeed, there are two windows at the two ends of this long barn.
Yeah, Nixon wants to scratch his chin, and he's gonna have a think whether or not there is any forced entry here. Because if Luca was looking after them and he didn't see him, they just disappeared. Like maybe there was another way in.
Sure. Make me.
I'll
You help.
I'll assist with that.
Yeah.
All right then. One of you make investigation cutting with advantage, or both of you roll. Up to you.
You want to roll?
How about we both roll for fun?
Sure.
Rolling is fun.
Dice go click clack.
Yeah, exactly.
Click,
Dude.
Investigation.
ah! Yeah, investigation cutting.
21.
What? Damn.
You have +5. Nice.
Yep.
The back window is slightly ajar. Otherwise, it's the kind of window where it kind of opens from. Oh no, I said it again. Fuck.
I didn't want to say anything.
And now we're gonna say it again. It's slightly open.
Slightly
It's the kind of window where you open it from below, and there's just this tiny, not maybe 2 hair thins high. It's very, very slight. Otherwise, there's no sign of scratch marks or forced. The window doesn't seem to be locked. It seems like you can just push it open.
If we continue to look around that window, is it possible to see any like hairs or fur or I don't know, bat poop.
Well, there's some blood splatter on it, but that's from the inside. Otherwise, there's no hair, or fur or poop. No, on either ends.
I thought there was like a dozen cows here last night, yesterday.
Yeah, there were quite a lot of them.
And whilst I kind of, could blame this on werewolves, the fact that they just came in here and just didn't, they weren't detected.
And also, they didn't leave any marks, which is weird, because werewolves have claws and stuff. I imagine. I've never seen one actually, to be honest. If they have humanoid feet, then maybe.
It's more like a cow is a pretty big creature for a single werewolf to eat, and there was 12 here. They would have to have at least 24 wolves to be able to eat 12 cows with this very little remainder. So the question
Yeah,
here
perhaps.
is,
Or maybe they took what's left.
maybe, but that's a lot to carry, and there's no
Yeah,
tracks
through the
around
window.
here, right?
Which is weird.
So it's a question of if not wolves, then what?
Oh. Let's go back to our big friend over there. Ask him some questions. Maybe he knows something about who went in.
Sure, maybe Amati or Illyria got through to him.
Hopefully. No, we'll head back to the entrance.
All right. Then scene change. Oh shit, Illyria. Fuck. Hi. Did you stay and watch Hamartia? Did you just stay there on the?
I think we just kind of like watched Hamartia and like occasionally like went and like
looked at
inside
the.
quickly, but like she didn't like really go in or anything because she was more concerned about Hamartia
All right.
and Luca.
Go ahead.
No,
Okay.
that's
So you're keeping kind of like an eye on both corpses. All right.
Yeah.
So that long investigation inside of the barn is definitely longer than the conversation you had, Hamartia. So let's move
Okay.
back to you.
So after Amatia goes away, she will go into like the nearest corner where Luca can't see her, emulate a few steps, and then in Dimitri's voice say, "Oh, Miss Amatia, what can I do for you today?" And then Amatia says, in her own voice, "Hey, can you please tell Luca that he doesn't need to bang his head against the wall and come with me?" And then she switches voices again, and she's speaking loud enough that he can overhear it. "Yes, I'll shoot it early right now. Luca, stop banging your head and come with Amatia." And then switches to her own voice. "Thank you very much, sir. I'll take care of it right now." And she walks back to Luca. "So I just had a conversation with the Burgomaster, and it seems like he wants you to stop banging your head and come with me, so please."
That's amazing. Make me a deception check with advantage. Manipulation here, because only it sees only your voice. That's amazing.
27.
Oh, that's pretty convincing.
Advantage for the nat 20.
Damn.
Lyra's just gonna be like, "Oh hey guys, I heard the Burgomaster earlier."
Yeah, Amatia like signal with her hand, "Stop it."
As you round the corner and go back to Luca, he has indeed stopped banging his head, taking a few steps back. He has this like red kind of bruise in the middle of his forehead. "Burgo friend, truly is a friend. So nice to me. I'm gonna go back home and pet the pony.
Yes, let us go back home. And I whisper to Soul, Soul, go to his home, check the pony to see if it's not also mush, and report back to me.
Alright, Saul heads inside. In the meantime, actually, there has gathered more people outside Hamardia. And actually, one of them here, the Burgomaster's back! Dimitri! Dimitri!
Oh no.
What is happening? Tell us what to do! And they start running like the corner coming for you.
Oh, fuck me. I just walk away incognito. Good shit.
I don't want to deal with the problem I caused.
Alright.
Because of my actions.
Soul tells you in your head that there are 2 horses inside of Luca's living room. And they're fine.
Okay, so I say to Leia, I've been to his home to comfort him there, and I escort him there.
Right. See if I can help out that and Nix then.
And at that time, you kind of reconvene outside.
I took outside and I got down.
And Thad and Nix comes outside.
So, there's a lot of parts inside. A lot of blood.
Actually, there's not a lot of parts, which is the weird part.
True enough, yes, in comparison to how many parts the cow has, but there are some parts remaining. A lot of blood, and no immediate clear signs of what did it. But
That's concerning.
so we came back outside to maybe learn a little more from Luca, who was here, if possible.
Oh. Martia just came to his home.
Right. Well, maybe Thad, let's take a little look around to see if there's any tracks on the outside. Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do a perimeter check.
You go one way around, I go the other way around.
Alright.
See what we come up with.
Sure.
Alright, make me survive intelligence, both of you.
10.
10!
18.
18!
Yeah.
Oh, that's survival, did you say?
Yeah, survive intelligence.
Oh, sorry, I did investigation. Hold on. Survival. Oh, okay, it's even worse.
Okay.
It's a 10.
You're quite distracting, Nix, because you went the way like the people who ran after the Burgomaster's voice went. So there's a bit of crowd of people looking around, being very confused of where the Burgomaster went. And they, trudging around is making it impossible to pick up any tracks.
Got it.
On the other hand, Thad, as you walk around on the other side, it has been snowing, but with how many ranks do you have in survival?
In survival, that's a good question. I have 1.
Okay. There's a slight not really a footprint. There's like two parts of the snow that is slightly lower than the others, just underneath the window, because it's been snowing. So so there has been something. You can't even tell if it's humanoid or what kind of shape it has anymore, but there's certainly something that has stood outside of the window.
Got it. And this is the window on the back door or on the side?
The same window that had a slight
Oh.
opening to it.
Gotcha. Alright. So, I look around. Do I see any other track marks or anything close to that?
You're kind of in the pen area here, so there's a lot of like cow and but just underneath the window it's snow, but then it gradually turns first to slush, and then it turns into like open meadow, clear of snow, and there these pressure points in the snow came from there, and in the meadow there's no way for you to know where they went or came from.
Alright, but I see they do walk towards the window.
Yeah, or from it.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or from it, yes. Alright. Hey Nick, stop looking at the people, come here.
The crowd of people
Next.
are starting to like disperse and like go back to the road. Like, what the fuck? Where's Dimitri? And then like go back to the main part. Nix.
There's a...
Sorry, I was talking,
Oh,
but
no,
I was
sorry.
muted. I was saying a lot of things, but say, what did you find?
I point at the footmarks from the window.
2 pairs, 2 feet?
Just 2 feet.
2 footses.
2 footsies. Yep.
Wait,
It could be really good and just step on the same foot tracks. People do that sometimes. Or there was one person. Or one thing.
how big are these footprints? Do they look relatively human-sized foot indentations?
Sure, but as I said, it's snowed in to the point that you can't really see any details.
I guess it's more of a question of, do they match the plausible foot sizes of those 2 mongrel folk that we let go? Yeah.
I mean, these are oval shaped, but no details. But I will point out that you didn't find any lizard or cat or paw prints inside of the barn.
Mm-mm. Well,
I don't think those the folks we let out.
but this is something that we can at least work on. If there is
Sure.
only one set of footprints, and that one set is able to consume perhaps 12 cows by themselves, what sort of monstrosity are we talking about? Or what kind of appetite would he have? Or she?
Sure. Well, it's not too large because the footprints inside were humanoid, so that's... I'm not really familiar with the folks around this area, with the monsters or stuff, so I can't really tell you.
Well, we can't really decipher anything around here, but it also means that a band of werewolves are likely to be out of the picture. So we're looking
That's
for a
probably
single
true.
entity that can eat 12 cows. Must be really fat, I guess.
Always not. Yeah. Or has a big appetite and a really fast metabolism.
It's surprising there was nothing left behind. And nobody saw anything. At least that's what we think maybe when we see the crowd once more, maybe we take a look to see if there's someone trying to,
See it
you know,
themselves.
from the distance, like checking on what we're doing. You know,
Oh, sure.
someone a little bit overly sus, perhaps.
Do I see the crowd from my?
You're
Position?
behind right now the barn. So no,
All
the
right,
barn is in the way.
I'll step and kind of peek my head around, not like overtly, but I want to slowly peek around at the crowd to see if anyone's looking around, looking a little bit suspicious.
Oh, okay. Make
And Nix is
me-
gonna do that like whole thing. He pokes his head out underneath that.
Ooh. Oh, what will I use for this? Actually, yeah. Let's do subterfuge composure.
Subterfuge. Composure. There's.
I know.
Wait, what?
But with Frostmark, you can do whatever the frick you want. Woo!
Your
Jeez.
Marcos can predicted this.
Wait, hold up.
Math?
So-
What?
Math. So that's
In my RPG,
You just need a fake note to
hold on.
complete that.
Hold on. Alright, let's just
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's a
Ooh.
crispy little no.
Okay. There's a lot of people looking at the barn, whispering to each other, stealing glances towards you, towards Lucas' home. Seems upset. Like, yeah. There's a lot of people watching. And noticing you two as well. Like, pointed at you. Like, there's one group that is closest to you, or like, who points and like, what the fuck? What is happening? What are the outsiders doing? They're playing
Give 'em a
around
little
in this
wave.
serious hour?
Nix walks out, just like trying to make it look like that's what they were meant to do. It's all a part of a bit.
Does Illyria see that?
Yeah, I mean, you hear that slight, like, little bit louder, half whisper, like, half conversational, like, sound, and you spot that Nix and Thad, turn the corner. You all kind of reconvene as a party
Hilarious,
outside
kinda.
of the barn.
Face palms. I'm gonna say in the meanwhile, she just kind of like walked inside real quick to the look herself, so she has an idea.
Oh, you want to do something inside of the barn?
No, I think she just kind of like went inside because Nix and Thad just kind of like walked off on either side, and she's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So she just kind of like looked inside and just kind of like, what the actual fuck happened here? And then just kind of like waited for them and sees that. And it's like, oh god,
yeah,
no.
yeah, the stench just makes it hard to stay inside unless you got something to do. So, yeah. Alright, so you're all together, a little cluster outside of the barn. There's more people around now.
Did you get anything from what you were doing, Illyria?
Not really, no. I mean, there's concerningly little cow left.
Correct.
Did your friend tell us anything, Amatia?
She's not here.
Oh, is
Oh, right, Hamarth
She's
is with inside of Lucas' home?
she
Oh.
went to Lucas' home?
Shit, I missed that.
Yeah.
I missed that. Then,
He's just
Never
trying
mind.
to
Record
get
scratch.
him to regain composure.
record
Then I
scratch
don't say that.
and rewind. You
Sorry.
step into a very, very musty, ramshackle house, Hamardia. The floors are not made of like wood. It's more like mud. It's quite open floor. like a very dirty kitchenette. He hasn't done his dishes. There's like a low cot to one of the walls, a fireplace, and standing there in the middle of the room, chewing away on some, basically barley, is 2 horses.
Our horses.
Yeah, your horses. It's just in the middle of this rather small hut. They seem pretty happy though. They seem well taken care of, and any equipment that came with is like stored and actually being polished and put to the side. The cleanliest thing inside of this whole thing. And Luca is standing beside one of the horses. Wait, I need to remember their names now. Oh my god, it was Boreas and
Dave.
yes.
No.
David? Dave. Yeah, Dave. Boreas died. Dave is alive.
Wait, Boreas died?
Wait, no, I thought Dave was
died.
eaten.
It was Dave that died, and Boreas is alive.
Yes.
Right.
The horse after my god!
Did you pick up another horse somewhere?
Yeah, we did.
You're right, from
Dave too.
Yeah, from Volaki itself, right? On the way out.
Yeah.
Right. But you haven't named Dave. Dave 2. I see. Okay, so Dave 2
I
and
still
Boreas.
don't agree with that name.
Oh, the second horse, Dave too.
Dave the second.
Oh my god.
Dave Jr.
Second of his name. He is patting Dave the second on the neck, trying to soothe the horse and himself, but the horse doesn't need it. He does.
Oh.
What do you do?
Right now, I'm before they come, just try to soothe him and just instruct him to breathe over and do some like breathing techniques in order to calm him.
He's a little bit confused, but I mean, of course, he humors you, little friend.
No, you just go. Okay, so you start inhaling, and I'm going to count until 5, and then you stop inhaling. Okay? Okay. Sound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But happened for like 5 minutes, I believe, and then I should say. Listen, my friends will probably come here pretty soon, and we would be most grateful if you could answer any of our questions. Just so you know, we do not judge you, and we will not press anything. So just stay.
Friends. Friends help.
Yes, friends help. Friends need find who did this, and hopefully bring him to justice. Okay?
Who? There's a who?
Maybe there's a what. We don't know what exactly, but we intend to find out, and we need your help.
Luca want
do
to be friendly too. Luca help.
Very good. So just keep believing with me, and when they come, just answer all of their questions. Okay?
Luca try best.
Amartia gives him a little bit of like a pat on the back and say, You're good, Luca. You're good.
Luca, good friend.
You're our best friend.
Luca happy. Okay. You wait a little bit longer. And then Illyria, Thad, and Nyx realize that Amartia is not there.
I mean, Illyria has told them.
Right. Yeah.
Deception was so good it became stealth.
So what do you do? Do you follow Amartia?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we probably want to
Well,
talk.
we can't really do anything here, so.
Alright. Who also step into. It's getting very crowded. There's not a lot of space. 2 horses. 5 people. Yeah. You kinda had to 2 of you probably had to watch Luca from above the back of a horse. You see his head, float there. But you cram in there. You don't want to
I'll
stand,
jump on the horse.
you know, at the back of the horse, you know.
We didn't really find anything other than the fact that maybe this was a single entity that devoured or took all the cows, but I'm gonna go with devoured given how much mess there was in there.
Look, listen, he
Wow.
didn't.
Somebody starved. That's a lot of cow.
He didn't seem to see anyone
Or hear anything.
or hear anything walking that probably wasn't supposed to be there. Did you?
Walking? No.
But did you hear anything? Like, at what point did you recognize that the cows were gone?
I stayed up very long, petting new friends, brushing them. You feel silky smooth. And he like pets Dave too.
And whilst you were enjoying the ever so soft pelts of our friends, I don't suppose you heard anything strange? Noises, perhaps?
No, I didn't hear anything, but I did have a very bad nightmare.
Really? Well, I like dreams. Tell me about your nightmare.
It was very, very dark. I couldn't see anything. And then there were some very strange sounds. Nightmare. Mare of night.
What sort of sounds?
I dreamed that the cows were making a ruckus. And then some kind of slurping and gnawing sound. It was very, very bad. Luca very happy when dream ended.
Can I try and smell and see if there's any smell of blood around him
Sure.
or on him? What is it?
Empathy, composure.
Empathy, composure?
Oh no!
Oh,
right,
literally
to
smelling
smell.
blood.
Oh, okay. Perception, intelligence,
Perception intelligence. You got it.
observation. That was a brain fart.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, that's a heck and sniff.
What?
Just a big sniff.
What you can smell is animal, animal and mud, dirt, hay. Yeah, it's very strong.
No blood, though.
No blood.
That nightmare of yours, was it like you were there or you were the one doing the slurping?
Oh, that would be been bad. Very, very bad. No. Dream very bad, but not that bad. I heard it from a distance. I was very glad when it ended.
But you didn't see the sort of creature that did the slurping, did you?
As I said, friend, it was very, very dark. Couldn't see anything.
Look, I don't suppose there was any other person out and about. Maybe you went out to take a piss and you saw someone or something. We're just making sure that the cows are found one way or another.
No, Luca just pet horses. Fell asleep, had a dream, slept again. Woke up to give cows and friends a good breakfast like normal. say hello, pet everybody.
Did you wake up from your nightmare?
I wake up from nightmare? What do you mean? Do you wake from dreams?
I mean, you said you slept again.
Normally, yes. But
So did
But
that
I've been
dream?
told dreams only happen when you're asleep. How does that work? I'm confused.
Well, sometimes when you have a really scary dream, the dream is so scary that you wake up. And then you kind of need to calm yourself down, and then you realize it was just a dream.
He furrows his brow very, very deeply. Like he's accessing his 2 brain cells right now.
I might have overworked his poor brain.
As much as he can. I'm gonna roll check to see if he gets a brain aneurysm.
Oh no! I don't want that on my conscience!
No, just kidding.
You made him think so hard he broke his own brain.
I made him think
Make
so
it
hard
constant.
tonight. Oh no!
No, I mean, dream was dark and terrible. And then it ended with, nothing like sleep is.
There, just kind of looks towards that and makes like if they're thinking the same thing she's thinking.
Nyx looks at Illyria and kind of wearily blinks. I wonder if such a creature entered Kresk and left, or not.
Outside of Luca's home, you can hear people talking louder, and you can hear somebody say that the burgomaster is coming.
Oh, great. For real this time?
Who knows? Maybe there's another changeling around.
Hillyra looks to Amardia.
Amardia just wears a very grim expression on her face. Not really giving in any information at the moment. What?
Well, maybe we see what the burgomaster is going to say, because, I mean...
There is just gonna turn to Luca and is like, why don't you try to, like, calm yourself some more and pet the horses?
Okay, I like that. Luca very, very tired. Luca wants cows back.
Can I, like, try and take a look at his fingernails?
Oh, okay.
Like, his
Make a
hands look,
perception intelligence.
yeah, grubby, or like, he's basically saying, like, could Luca have been the mindless creature that, like, was told in a dream to go eat some cows?
Huh? Yeah.
Yes. Perception and intelligence.
It's still one guy versus like a million cows.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, he's a large fellow.
Oh, but he can't eat a fucking
I'm
cow.
just thinking like he thought he had a dream, but
So
He may not
sus,
be
though.
human. So I have the next thing. If this doesn't render anything,
I mean, it's very hard to see unless you bring it up to your face and like pick his nails.
I know,
I
as
mean,
in, like, are they
probably wouldn't
obviously?
mind.
Obviously, very much not so. It's very hard to see because there's packed dirt and mud underneath them. So who knows what's in that very old and musty cocktail.
Then as Nix is unsure, but still kind of sus, he looks to Illyria and says, okay, well, let's try this thing out. And he will close his eyes briefly, and in the moment where his eyes are closed, his soul mark begins to glisten and sparkle in a swirled golden pattern. And the soul comes out, and he will cast Detect Soul Aspect.
Oh! Okay. I need to look at the rules of this.
I will soul check.
Do it.
Check.
Nat 20 soul check.
You're so in control. You look so cool.
Like so composed.
Okay, 12-meter radius. Duration 10 meters. Concentration. For duration, you know if there are certain soul aspects, aberration. Oh yeah. Okay. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 2 centimeters stone, 2 centimeters common metal, and a thin sheet of lead, or 1 meter of wood or dirt.
So I can detect outside as well, theoretically, right now.
Yeah, because it's like half a meter at maximum. Okay. Humanoid, elvish, half elf, on everybody, besides Hamardia and Thad. So indeed, you sense that Luca is a half elf. There's something else there.
Nix shrugs and says, I think he is just a little bit simple-minded.
Really? How did you came to that conclusion, Master Nix?
To call me Master Nix, it's just more, look, don't know exactly what happened here, but for the next 10 minutes, I could potentially feel kind of like how Asphodel used to feel, in a sense, but a much shorter range. If anything around here isn't exactly what it appears to be. After all, what with all this shape-shifting going on, I felt like needed some sort of defenses of this.
How many shapeshifters did you... Oh, you mean those, right?
Maybe not in front of the simple-minded, but...
Of course.
Wait, is the
Somebody
crowd
come-
dispersed?
I'm going
Is
to
the
go out.
crowd dispersed? The crowd of people?
You can't see anything because there's no windows inside of here, but there's somebody
Oh,
who actually
gotcha.
at this point comes up and knocks at the door.
Oh.
Hello? Hello?
Nix was about to head out, so he opens the door. Hello?
He takes a little bit a step back. It's just this like random older Barovian, like male, bald on top and scruffy beard. Oh, right. The burgomaster wants to talk to you.
Okay, and where is the burgermaster?
He just steps aside and across, like just down a little bit down the street. There he stands.
Oh, there. Well, sure. Nix will like tuck his lapels, his coat lapels in, and he's going to walk towards the burgomaster with
That's
his
a lot of
spidey senses.
hooded guys.
Yeah.
A lot of definitely not cultists.
I think that's just
Yeah,
a
placeholder,
generic
yep,
token,
Yeah.
So this is Lucas home, right? And this is the barn.
Alright.
And over here there should be an animal pen, but I can't have everything, can I?
And,
No,
then,
but that
and
edits
where's
it.
the window in the back? Would it be here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
It's a little bit longer than it is on the map, but, you take what you get.
So stepping out into the square, I guess, since 12-meter radius is quite wide, I guess I'm just looking to see if any pings of non-humanoid are hit as he walks towards the Burgermaster.
No. It's all what you expect to find. There's a lot of whispers in the crowd. Dimitri is standing there looking rather official, wide-eyed, but once again, scatterbrained, stressed, from stress. Out of his mind stress. There's also Anna. Maybe that's a little bit too much. No, the other way around. You also find Anna standing over here, looking very, very scared and worried. Dimitri immediately calls out, so you've made it back. Very good. Thank you for coming at such short notice. Have you found anything?
Regarding the cows or something
Yes.
regarding the tasks that you've given us?
Anything at this point.
Yes, but I don't think you want us to say it in front of all these people.
Once we're out next to all the people, I'll scan around and use my divine sense and check to see if I see any monstrous people specifically. Any monstrous.
Ooh.
Monsters?
So I can do monstrosities, undead, and humanoids, and I know where and what type they are, not behind total cover, within 12 meters.
Alright, within 12 meters.
Yep.
How long does it last?
I
It's like a
don't
ping.
have. I think it's it's a ping.
It's a pulse. So you,
don't
you
have
see
it.
or you don't see. You don't necessarily have a concentration check,
Alright.
Yeah.
as opposed to my thing, which is concentration and constantly pinging.
Freaking radar.
Give me a ping
Oh,
over, Shelley.
interesting. Oh, what? Sean Connery. No. No. And
No?
you wonder to yourself is if the lack of results is a good thing or a bad thing.
So just the humanoid pings or no pings at all?
Oh yeah, humanoid pigs.
Okay. But no monstrosity or undead is what I'm checking.
No, because mine would already ping that.
Indeed. Otherwise I would have to.
All right.
Next
Oh my god, stop having a dick measuring contest for 1 second.
Ping
Jesus.
measuring contest.
I don't know what he's
I'm
doing.
just
I have
sitting
no idea
here
what he's
like,
doing.
I can stab things.
I can do this once every day.
Anna steps forward at
I'm
this
not a
point
paladin.
and cries out while clutching her bandaged arm to her chest, looking really scared and worried. There's no need! There's no need! We all know what has happened here!
Really?
Yes, of course! We all love and care for Luca Barbu. But we all know that he doesn't have everything that a normal person has. And we all know what kind of evil and corrupt tales exist outside of our walls. Obviously, something has happened to Luca. Out of tragedy, or it's just simply his neglect. He can have butchered them and stored the meat for himself. Who knows?
Well, hold on. That is a great accusation. I assume you have some sort of evidence to prove this. No?
Dimitri,
Nobody is easy to blame.
Dimitri looks to Anna with like a surprised look on his face, and then his eyebrows kind of shot up, and then Anna continues, "Of course I do. Luca is a big man. He requires more food than the others of us. We have always allowed, me and Dimitri, for him to get a bigger share than all of us."
We are talking about 9 cows worth. That's not something you can just gobble up in one day.
And we also know that Luca hates it when we have to butcher one of the cows. He says they're all his and we shouldn't until they die. Well,
So then he
maybe
kills
he
them all.
saved
Is
them.
He cares
is that your
about
rationale?
You-
So he killed them all.
Well, I
It's not exactly evidence. This is
cannot
merely your
presume to
opinion.
know the depths of such a strange, deranged man.
Deranged. He's just simple. It's not deranged. Listen, you can go ahead and crucify Luca if you'd like to, but if you want to catch the actual perpetrator of this crime, I suggest you let us do our work and let your wild accusations go somewhere else. Luca might be a big man, but he can't eat 9 whole cows. And if he did say so, it's
Wild
because these-
accusations. Wild accusations.
Indeed.
You're talking to the wife of the burgomaster.
And I'm not...
Outsider. We know our people better than you do. And perhaps you are not such good investigators if you cannot see the simple truth that is before your eyes.
Do you have something against Lucar? Because this is not evidence at all. This is your wild presumptions. It's called circumstantial. Just because he is bigger than you does not mean he is the default person that you gang up on. Sure, he's simple-minded. Yes, he is a little bit easily swayed. But I have absolutely no intention to pin this crime upon such a creature without any sort of evidence. We have done a very brief investigation, and we are here to try and make sure that what is discovered is the truth, and not pinning this possibility on the first person you see.
Dimitri,
Because
are
that
you
is
gonna let
madness.
these outsiders continue spewing this drivel, or are we going to take care of this problem right here, right now?
If you kill Luca, you're not taking care of any problem. You just ignore it.
There's a simple solution to this problem.
It's a simple solution for you to gain catharsis,
And-
but it's not a factual solution. I suggest
So
that you
the-
leave your
Either
feelings
way,
aside
it
and discussing
happened
this matter.
under Lucas's watch. We all, good Kreskites, put the responsibility of the well-being of our cattle in his hands.
That's a
Even
stupid
if he
decision.
didn't do the deed himself, he might just had, considering the outcome.
You have already said that Luca is not the smartest or the shiniest penny in the coin purse. And you expect him to have this elaborate scheme where he can, in a single night, chop up a dozen or so cows,
Elaborate.
store them
Absolutely
somewhere.
not elaborate. Because we would
So-
immediately find out. Like
Right.
we are
then-
right now.
No,
Quite
you're not
stupid
finding out.
because it's so obvious.
So where
would
are
you
these cows?
put the cows?
Well, let's break out Luca and question him.
No, you won't.
There are actually a few people in the crowd that take a step forward.
Might as well bolt towards the entrance.
Yeah, Illyria too.
There is nothing that you need to action upon here and now. Because whatever happens, either you engage in this crazy fantasy that a single person can do what you said that he did. And then you bring him out and you do whatever it takes. But those cows aren't coming back. So whatever you are trying to think of here, you are being rash and foolhardy. Dimitri, you want to stand there and just allow a mob in your town, unnecessarily so, spurred on by your very own family?
I don't know. We should let's talk to Luca, I think. I want you guys, since you've been helping each other, one of you to make a leadership with either persuasion or manipulation, your choice. And then Anna is gonna do so against you and to sway over the crowd.
Okay. Go ahead and take it.
So it's
Who's good at leadership?
that's gonna be a Nix. I think Nix is the main carrier of the speech, and we just intervene a little bit. So I think.
And you're like, yeah!
Fuck you, Nix!
Yeah, exactly!
I'm just saying, leadership is the one thing I'm good at.
Leadership is the one thing you're good at?
Yeah, but you're probably better at it than I am still, so...
It's the one thing you're mediocre at.
Shut up!
Do
Do you want to talk to my rapier?
Are we doing this with advantage because we're helping, or?
Yeah, several voices against.
I mean, we did shut down the Karen pretty good.
Okay, so no Melpomene is here, so I'm doing with advantage.
But the crowd knows her, so she also has advantage. So.
Yeah, but she's a Malpomene. Why would we listen
Okay,
to
sure. Okay, so here we go.
her? Ooh, 20.
This is dirty 20.
Okay. So they are moving towards wanting to talk to Luca, but and they are worried and high-strung, right? But it's not really a torch wielding kind of mob moving towards the house.
Right, they're just looking for answers. Maybe there will be an answer.
Yes. At this point, Nyx, you get a ping on your mental radar.
Oh shit! Well, oh, sorry.
I'm being pinged, y'all. From where?
Directly north.
I take a glance over there.
You can see a person on the ground, and another person standing over them.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh god!
And they have their back to you, and this person on the ground is beyond them, right?
What is the aspect? Because I get to know what aspect.
This is gonna sound really strange, but it's the truth. It's an undead construct.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Oh
is
no!
This Illyria 1.0. I look to the north. I look to Thad, with a concerned look on my face, and I do a head gesture that way.
I'll try and blend through the crowd and try to stealthily make my way over there.
Okay. As Illyria and Hamartia is blocking the door, Thad is moving through the crowd. An ear-piercing scream of a woman sends shockwaves of stunned silence over the whole crowd. Everyone, including you, oh no, I wasn't supposed to turn that off. Well, even Ilya and Hamartia, who were not focusing in that direction, turn your heads that way. Indeed, you cannot see who it is, but it came from the somebody at the edge of the crowd to the north.
It sounded like a bloody scream?
An ear-piercing scream from the woman that is right here. Oh god, you can't see me.
Oh,
Right
gotcha.
here. This woman here.
This
one?
All right.
Can you like mark up with like a super dead marker or something?
So this is the woman that screamed.
This is like super dead.
Oh, this
Okay.
one.
This
Gotcha.
is demo for me. Okay.
All right. I'll quicken my pace and make my way over there.
We heard this game, right? It's not.
Yeah.
Right. I think.
Was it just like a shout, or is it like a curse or something like that?
More. It was definitely not a curse. It's definitely not a shout. It's more of a scream of shock and danger, right?
It's like ah!
Yes, exactly. You know that classic horror scream.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're able to move like 6 meters immediately forward, like until more things will happen.
I think Ham will ask her if she heard it.
Actually, I'll probably stay behind us. I'll just like look. I gave Thad the nod.
Yeah, but yeah. So.
Okay. Thad, just after the scream, the woman here relieves herself of her breakfast.
Oh no.
Oh.
Rather aggressively, and
Hey.
you look towards probably the source where Nyx were nodding towards, and realization of what's before you comes to you instantly, and with that a wave of nausea. Indeed, hulked over the body, or the body itself has its gut ripped open, skewered parts of intestines, half discarded on the ground, but one long strand of intestines from the corpse is attached to, at the other end, a mouth. A mouth that you recognize now from the side.
I fucking knew it!
Is
What?
this?
I knew it!
Oh no, it's angry man. Oh no, it's wrong the person.
Wait,
This is
who is that?
Mirko.
Oh
Is it
shit.
Nico?
Oh no.
The Anna's
Oh, I just
brother.
remembered.
Anna's
Oh,
brother,
no.
who was resurrected 3 days
Yeah.
ago.
Oh,
You know
right.
what? I had him in mind, like, the entire time, but I was like, would Illyria suspect him?
Fuck.
Um,
Oh no.
I'm gonna. Yeah, fuck
He's-
it. I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
He's actively eating.
I'm gonna just throw a dagger at him.
We all see this?
All right, make me check attack attack of
Good job,
opportunity, or actually
Attack of
surprise.
opportunity.
It's actually a surprise attack, so
Ooh, nice.
surprise.
Is it?
Wait. God damn it. I don't have my dagger. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
The 21 to hit.
right.
Or with advantage, so I guess I'll roll again.
Yeah, do it. You never know.
Just nope.
All right, 7 points of damage. It kind of lands.
Don't you have sneak attack?
Oh, I do have sneak attack, don't I?
It activates right on a disadvantage, so it activates. All right, so
Yeah.
14 damage. Perfect.
Beautiful 7.
You aim really well into the artery of like the upper shoulder kind of area where it's like soft and sinks in very far, but he hardly reacts. Not really in pain. It's more like in surprise. He turns his head, still chewing on an intestine, blood flowing down his shin and down into the snow, and looks to the knife, and then looks to you. He starts to cry. Heavy crocodile tears, and calls out in a quite distorted voice, "Help me! I'm so hungry!"
I'll draw my short swords.
And at that point, within his mouth comes out another mouth, after another mouth, after a
God.
third mouth, fourth, fifth, 7, and they kind of go over his face, over his whole body. His body convulses, changes, turns taller, grayish. His clothes rip apart, long claws form, and he turns into a creature that is only mouths, teeth, and a wicked hunger. Let's go
boy.
for a short break.
Alright! It's a dribbling fucking mouthful, yeah!
I fucking knew it! It was him!
Honestly, until that check, I thought it was the symbol guy, to be honest.
What?
No!
Yeah, that's the fun part. He wasn't even know he was doing it.
I mean, everyone here was like, oh my god, it's the simple guy. Why the fuck would it be the simple guy?
No,
no.
because he had the dream where they all died.
Yeah, but he had... Okay, like... I'm convinced, or I was convinced,
just
that
a
he
comedy
genuinely
game.
woke up in the night, heard it, and thought he was dreaming.
But there wasn't any evidence, there wasn't any blood on him, there wasn't any... Like,
Yeah!
No matter how hard you search, you
Yeah,
didn't
until
find anything substantial.
No, when I didn't find the blood on the net 20, I was like, okay, he's good.
Yeah. And then this fucking bitch of a person comes in and like, no,
I want to
you
know
don't
if
really
she
remember
knew.
Oh, she definitely
You
knew.
definitely knew. Hey, Dibs! I mean,
Yeah,
yes.
I mean,
I'm gonna get my chocolate milk.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm also going to get chocolate milk because this episode is fucking cursed.
Wait,
Automatic.
what did I start? Everybody just getting chocolate milk now in the break.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to start.
spiked chocolate milk is a doozy.
Alright, you can
That
also
sounds like
roll
a story.
initiative whenever you
You're
feel
back.
like it.
Well, spiked chocolate milk is the best. Try it; it's really good.
Yeah. Fill your glasses, empty your bladders, and let's return for ready and rearing. I'll be right back, chat. I don't know who has the prompts to add themselves, but let's add them anyway. Right, you need to roll for the crowd as well. None of them are really combatants, but they're going to run away. Run away! I hope you have been having a good time so far, Himosai, with the story told. Did you think it was Mirko? Who did you think it was, Emo?
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Well, Hemo, Raziel also had, like, resurrection magic, so...
He's just an evil motherfucker.
Didn't have a suspect, okay.
No suspect.
I mean, you didn't spend too much time in Kresk, but I did mention that he was always eating when you were...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, he doesn't talk much, he always eats, and he was resurrected by the guy who put animal parts on people. Like, that's sus.
Quite sus.
And then the fact that she was so insistent on it being Luca.
Yeah.
Hello.
Like, when she was so insistent that it was Luca, I was like, no, it's definitely him. Happy that
Yeah, could. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Could also been a thing.
Like, I don't know, I had that thought the entire time.
No, that's good.
I'm back.
I still feel kind of bad about almost making Luca's brain implode.
But you put the hammer on the head on the nail. There we go. That he can't really. He actually woke up and thought it was a dream.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't see anything
be
around
smart
him.
sometimes. That's like when Illyria's 2 brain cells finally start up and start working.
Is this the right Battlemaps?
Oh, you want us to roll initiative?
Yes, please.
Ooh.
This is better.
Where's my initiative? One day I will roll good initiative. Today is not that day.
You did it good with
Ooh, that's a crispy one.
Oh yeah, true. I don't know, I'm just so used to, like, with all of my characters that actually have, like, really high decks that always roll really bad initiative. Like, on my rogue, it's just sort of a curse that I have.
fun. I actually kind of like a middle initiative. Because I get to see how they...
Are we on it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, true, but my rogue never really likes to stab someone first, so it's easier when they stab her first.
Oh man, I rolled like shit. Okay.
I guess then she feels less bad about killing.
So I have my hot cocoa here. I have some, it's an Israeli snack called bamba.
Oh, that's the fucking best.
That's so good.
The bomb.
You guys are missing. You should come here just for the bamba.
Oh god, it's so fucking good.
Link. Can probably get it here.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, we probably could.
Okay.
I don't think I have any snacks.
It's a peanut snack.
Yeah, it's so good.
I like peanuts.
It's really fucking good. If you like peanuts, you will love this.
She doesn't like me.
Oh. Well, you like it
peanuts.
anyway.
I love peanuts.
Now, why are you gaslighting me, Nix?
No, she doesn't like peanuts.
She doesn't like peanuts.
She doesn't like peanuts.
Are we all ready?
I
Yes.
believe so.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well,
ooh.
let's get to it. All right. So you
Time to
watch
fight
this.
mouth guy.
Wow. Initiative for Saul too.
Yes, everybody
Oh,
has
yeah.
initiative.
No, Saul doesn't.
So yeah, right. How dare you?
Fuck me. Give me one. Oh,
I think
yes.
Illyria has more dex than Amardia.
Yeah, she does.
Yes.
Just a quick guess. And I think Nyx has more dex than Soul.
I don't know about that.
I don't. Soul has a +2 modifier, so it has like 14 dex.
Nyx?
Same.
Nix goes first.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for making this decision for me.
Yeah. First and foremost.
Basically, they're
really-
having
First
it at
and
the same time,
foremost.
but you get to decide. Then you get to decide. Okay, so you watch this now, almost a bit more than 2 meter tall, elongated, grayish-skinned creature that has palms and fingers 3 times the size of a normal humanoid. It has a very bloated tummy. And its face is just in this inception of teeth and mouths. It doesn't seem to be any end. With surprising speed, and I mean surprising speed, it immediately kind of like half jumps above the well here and lands over here. Scratches Thad for the damage that you dealt. For 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Alright. And then immediately turns to this spectator that is right here. When it opens its maws, this inception of maws, they all stretch out to impossible kind of width. And instead of like taking a little chunk of an arm, he twists his head and the mouths clamp down on both sides of a humanoid adult person, like crocodile jaws snapping shut.
Oof.
Still need to hit this person. Oh, that we do. That we do.
Plot twist, there was a scarecrow behind the person and got a mouthful of straw.
Got like in Naruto, you hit someone and it tells you along.
Hamarti, you can't really see this, so that's good. Okay, Thad, I need you to do a resolve saving throw, please.
Resolve saving throw. I'm good at those.
Oh, that's a good way to start a fight.
I'm good at those. And like good, I mean absolutely dog shit.
And the person right beside you,
Ooh, that's a nice 3. See you later.
okay, that makes kind of sense, because you watch these crocodile inception of jaws not only snap shut on the midsection of this adult half-elf person, he rips his middle section away from the rest of the body and swallows it, leaving legs and the upper parts of a torso to fall down on the ground.
Oh fuck.
You are frightened.
What does that mean again?
Disadvantage not attacking a creature.
Yes, and you cannot willingly move closer, but it's right
That's
there.
fair. Does he end his turn?
That it does.
Okay, so as soon as he ends his turn, I'm gonna use my reaction to step half my movement away from him without provoking opportunity attacks.
That makes sense. You're like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
And just like, nope. Nope, not dealing with that.
Yeah, like this
That-
is a content warning for gore. This is
Yep.
really boring.
we know
Oh, don't say.
Wait, did you say the content warnings today?
I did. I
She
did. I
did.
did Born for Gore. So.
Okay,
Yeah. But I'm doing it again just in case. Okay.
Leave now because this is only gonna get worse.
This person is frightened. They don't even know how to disengage. They're just gonna run away blindly and get scratched.
Oh no!
They're civilians!
I know. I'm just saying that person is probably dead.
Extremely close to being dead. 1 HP left.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
So he kind of turns and runs, screams at the top of his lungs, like he has been scarred for life, kind of scream, and get raked across his back with his elongated claws to the point where just blood splatters onto the snow and they stumble forward, barely making it. Lucky guy. And they kind of just run 12 meters that way. There's some people here that have a hard time moving because there's a bit of congestion. So I'm gonna move them more like a group in different directions. But as you see, there's some congestion. This woman here is shaking out of fear. She has just lost her stomach, or the contents of her stomach, so she's reeling a little bit from that.
I mean, you know, she better run, otherwise she's gonna lose her stomach too.
But she doesn't realize that right now, at least.
I thought I was very funny just now.
You were.
What's this in the middle? What's that hut?
It's a well, I think.
It's a well.
It's a well? Alright.
Yeah. It's just, it has a roof and there's a lantern hanging from it.
Alright.
Anna takes a step forward and cries out, "No! No!"
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, blame the fat guy for, right?
Nix.
I'm gonna ignore her cries of nope, and as the crowd scatters, he whirls his arms, which conjures the glow once more from his soul mark, glowing golden and sparkly, and then elevating once and elevating again as he produces forth a rather large soul from his soul mark and clicks his fingers and it splits, and he will cast Guiding Bolt Twinned at 3rd level.
Damn.
Win on one person if it's into both of them?
Yeah.
Jesus, okay.
Alright.
So, that's a lot of dice. So I will roll first one to hit. Get a book. A 23 to hit on the first one.
Yeah, that
And
definitely hits.
14 soul check is enough.
Yeah.
And I'll roll the second one, which is obviously no soul check with this one. But as that is a 14, as that one shoots out after him, his soul mark pings in lots of scattering sparks, and halfway through the flight, it seems to be missing. Maybe is it a fail? I get to know if it's a fail. 14 is probably a fail.
It just hits.
Oh, it just hits. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Fair enough. Then that doesn't have it, but damage. It comes.
All right. 14 and 13, and advantage on
No.
the next.
It's not. They're at 3rd level, so it's additional d6s.
Okay.
So an additional 46, I think. An additional 11. 11.
Okay, damn. kind of pierce through his skin at 2 different places, leaving behind this shimmering golden aura around it, cries out in this unearthly screech once more, and then... Intestines! I want intestines!
Okay, and I look to, I guess, who's next to me, like Illyria, and say, this is a time for what you do best. Put that sort of good use. And I will give her some bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration!
So 38 points of radiant damage.
Holy
And,
shit, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of radiant damage.
And the next person has advantage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, but guiding bolt is busted.
Guiding
What?
bolt is amazing.
Our guiding bolt busted? What do you mean?
At the end of your turn.
You die.
Yes. And you die? Yes. You lose half your HP. No.
What?
No.
Lose all of your HP.
I refuse.
At the end of your turn, as it calls out that it wants intestines, it kind of goes close towards the ground, kind of hooks down a little bit. At these elongated legs, the muscles that are there twisted, they tense, and then he with mouth outstretching extremely large claws ready to go, makes an extreme quick leap right over here.
Oh, fuck no.
And goes for some juicy intestines indeed.
Yum yum.
Yep, that's
Get
a
you
hit.
that kebab.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this person is also dead. Another person that is ripped open. This one just they got this open in at a shower of blood again. But the body is kept in one, but you can see the spine, and there's nothing left inside of the cavity that is the torso. Everything else has been devoured. And as he swallows that with at first a very happy slurp, the impact wounds that Nyx dealt replenish themselves. Soon afterwards, he starts to wail and cry that he's still hungry. So.
Soul saying this is just shaking with excitement and energy. And he goes, I'm going to murder you!
Yes!
And Soul will fly 2 meters above him, so that he's not in sight. And he'll flash him! Like, so flash!
Okay.
He needs to make a save, give me a moment. I have so much shit! Where's my shit? Ah, no! There it is. Okay, so he needs to make me composure save DC 12. DV 12. Why is DC? So I need him to make me DV 12 composure saving throw, please.
DV12 composure save.
As Soul is flashing the shit out of him.
Showing his wiener.
He's mooning in.
It's tiny! It's horrible! Well, I remember that you need to turn on Light of the Moon as a bonus action first, right?
it's a bonus action to turn it
Yes.
on, and then it's once per long rest. If they beat us, it can beat us.
You can distract them with his light as a reaction to an attack targeting the moth or creature
Ah,
within
okay.
3 meters of it.
Okay, so just circle above him, being ready to flash.
Holding his trench coat closed.
Oh no!
Yeah. And he's just like, and
Be careful with these abilities, because I think this is the 3rd time that I correct you.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Get good.
Good. So he's
Better.
just, right now, he's just like turning on and off again. Just really itching for
Like
a chance to flash.
a static light bulb?
Yeah.
Just flickering a
blinking.
little bit, lol.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like really holding it, like.
Oh god.
Okay.
That's the
okay,
soul,
okay.
that's the master.
That's Illyria.
Illyria will step up in front of Amartya.
Mhm.
And with like this, a little bit of like a glow in her eyes, is going to have this slightly magical aura around her and give herself a +2 to AV as a bonus action. And then she's gonna stab it.
Bring out the sword of swordy lightness.
Oh yeah, stack it with my.
I thought we agreed to not use that yet.
Yeah.
It also
Every
needs an
single-
an action to activate.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like, I thought we agreed on, like, not using that yet.
I mean, yeah.
Did we? Nick wasn't part of that conversation.
You were.
In case of it was like strong.
No, because we did. Hamartia
We
suggested.
don't want Strahd knowing that we have it yet.
Oh. Okay, as you like.
Ooh, that's a lot to hit.
You have advantage.
Okay, so I guess
The first
that's
one is
another
it.
one.
Oh, okay.
Hey. You just ruined it!
No.
Get it out of the way now. It's good.
No, it's 23. Is it? And
Yeah.
21. Yeah, they certainly hit.
So that's
Certainly so.
2d6.
You can remove the marker.
That's 6. I can do math, I swear. 2 times 8 is 16, right?
Yes.
That's 27 damage.
Whoa!
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
almost max damage.
Plus 16.
Because I hit twice and I get a
Plus
plus
8.
8,
Right, because you have 5 in dexterity and then.
plus 2, and then plus 1 because I have a rapier plus 1.
Oh,
Ooh, Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
damn.
Oh man.
Is that it?
That's all I can do for now because I used my bonus action, yes.
Alrighto. At the end of your turn, is gonna use riposte against you. It
That's kind of rude.
cries out in pain that you stabbed it through its bloated chest. Some of the gore that is filling up its stomach is like pouring out of the wound. Is like using one hand to like try to put it back desperately. The other one he kind of absent-mindedly rakes against you. It doesn't really seem to be all there. 22 to hit.
Can I cast shield?
I mean, it's a reaction, so yeah.
I would like to cast shield
You
because
have shield
this
now?
does hit me. I have shield now.
Wow. So how does it look like when Illyria, for the first time, casts shield?
I think Illyria kind of like, picked up a few tricks, and it's just sort of like this very similar looking to this energy that surrounds her, like out from her soul mark, just kind of congregates in one spot as she sort of like blocks the attack.
Alright. It's not really aware of what you did, but yeah, cool. All right, Harmonia.
Yes. Hamatia will first things first take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps away for Mr. Mouth Guy. And then she will
Really,
pop out.
can't step here, but you can go like here. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
I
but
have
it doesn't
it.
matter.
And now Hamatia will pop out her little horn, her little sonar,
Oh.
and will channel some worldly energy for it. It starts to glow golden, and as it does, it seems like
Ooh,
the
and
soul
also-
that channels it.
You know what?
Yeah.
From behind you, your hair plays in a breeze that is quite warm. That just spawns from nowhere.
Please, like. What do I hear again? Like, please for help?
No. You there spawns behind you.
Yeah.
There's a wind that gently plays with your
Aw.
hair. That is
Aw.
very warm and comforting.
She is going to. So, as this warm golden glow comes from her various markings on her horn, it will channel and almost drain into her eyes, and two tears will, golden glowing tears will apparate and start traveling towards here and towards here. And they'll go bigger and bigger and bigger and take the form of two giant eagles.
We're showing all the new tricks, eh?
Yeah. Oh, wait, you need to be bigger.
Yeah, only I
Right,
can
I-
make them big. Only I can make them bigger.
Will be below Soul, so we'll have like Soul sit on his shoulder, like the man, and one will be directly above here. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And
Soul says,
and these
Watch
two eagles
out,
actually-
bitch! I go back up!
And these two eagles, well, the first thing that you notice about them is that they both have the same sort of horn, like Hamatia, with the same soul mark. They both have Hamatia's green and blue eyes on either side, but the way that they are colored is quite different. The first one is stark white, in like really almost winter-like fashion, almost like fur for feathers, and the other one bears warm yellows and reds and greens, almost like summer. And they both operate, and so I need to roll initiative for them.
alright.
And I make a soul check. Soul check. Oh. It's not what. Can you hear me? Oh, there we go, 26. Okay, I think I'm fine with the soul check.
You have
initiative.
concentration on yourself right now?
Only on the thing, only on like the giant eagles.
Yes, it's concentration.
It's concentration. The spell is concentration.
Yeah.
You either
Okay.
do or you don't.
The initiative is 6, if you can add them.
Yeah.
That would go next then. Oh,
Do you roll for each of them? Can we have like one? Like the.
Oh, let's roll for one, yeah, let's not all roll for each of them. I'll just make things
Yeah.
more complex. The giant eagles are 6 on the initiative folder.
Yeah, they roll initiative for the summon creatures as a group, which has its own turns. They obey any verbal commands.
And as a bonus action, she will let out the golden butterfly to give everyone 5 temporary hit points around Mr. Mouth Guy.
Oh, you will also let that out. Damn. You have a lot of your.
I have a lot.
that even gives it to the burbs too.
Yeah, and she seemed sort of emotionally drained from this ordeal. She's really trying to concentrate really hard about this. And that's
a lot.
my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, well done!
Damn. Alright. Well, incidentally. Caca!
Caca, bitch!
So each of them have a multi-attack of 2 talons in one beak, so they both circle around this creature, and they both almost in unison, almost like a dance, just spiral downwards towards him and start gnawing at him in a tornado of feathers.
Oh, I see. But never moves out of reach. I guess. Or?
Yeah, it's flavor.
Yeah.
First attack is. Second talon is a 22. And beak is 6. So only talon hits.
Yes, one talon hits.
One talon hits for 7 points of talon damage.
It's resisted, but you know, every point matters.
First talon 20.
It's certainly distracting.
Second talon 20. Beak 22.
Wait, how many attacks did you?
Each of them has a multi-attack of 3. 2 talons and 1 beak.
We did 4, didn't you?
Oh, I did.
No. One. A giant eagle makes 2 attacks, not 3. 2 attacks.
Fuck me, yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah. So there was the 4 first ones you rolled. Is everything you need to roll.
Ah, right. So, I'm done.
No.
I don't know why I read 3. Okay.
I caught it. So that's done. They're done with 7. Still extremely cool.
Yeah. So let's see. How much did we hit? So that's 24, 20. No. Wait.
No,
So
the
6,
4.
9, 22, and
No,
24. On
Shouldn't
the last one.
didn't you roll 1d20 plus 3 at the beginning? There?
That was initiative.
Ah, okay. So then you
The
rolled
first one,
9,
first talon
22,
was not.
6, and 24. Okay, so one
so
more should
24
hit.
is the big. So.
Yeah, one more should. Then.
Well, you can take the 19, make it easier. That's the attack.
So the big does 11 points of big damage.
Wait.
Let's go.
Caca!
Okay, that's that. For the first time, conjure animals, I think that went pretty smoothly.
Okay, alright. And
so-
then we got the Thad.
Shut the fuck.
Bexxy muted.
Oh shit. Thad! There we go. Accidentally.
Yes.
clicked. Yes.
Alright, so I watched this fucking terrifying creature
Yeah.
maul 2 guys to death and jump over there and maul another one. And I'm just like, alright. I guess we're doing that, and I kind of shakingly take out the repeating crossbow, and I try to make a shot.
Thankfully, all
But-
the burbs are above, so you have a clear shot.
That's a 8
He has an 8.
with natural 1. Yep.
But with the repeating crossbow, you can attack twice per turn, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a beating, man.
Yep. So that's a miss.
Oh yeah, it says there, trade. Can you attack? Nice.
It's a
Whoa.
21.
Well, 12.
Or is it with disadvantage?
Yeah, it's
Because I'm
disadvantage
frightened.
because you're frightened.
Oh, so 12.
12. You phrase, it's pretty cool. Like, it's this big thing, and like when you activate it, like the 2 arms kind of snap out. Like, it's a wonder of mechanical prowess. Makes you feel super cool having it, and you like instead of having
Just like shaking, kind of staring at this thing.
yeah, instead of having like one bow also in front, it has like 2 in a row as well, you know, and
That's cool.
and like buttons where you attack, and this spinning barrel with the ammunition put into it, and it's this very special kind of sound when you activate it, like chunk chunk. Kind of deal that is very satisfying. And though it's kind of a mess going on over here, and you're still pretty nauseous from what you've seen, sadly the 2 holes go wide. Oh wait, that's a critical 1, and you're attacking the direction. Make me a normal attack roll.
With the
With just your modifiers.
crossbow?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Just one more.
19.
A 19. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh boy.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Another child for me to kill. Oh well. Here we go again.
Kill Soul.
7 damage. Okay, you
Hey
hit.
man, I don't control it.
You hit this person over here.
Oh, is it the random dude?
The townsfolk you'd be murdering.
It kind of hits them in the calf from behind as they're. You
Am I
hit
not
this.
turning the giant fucking eagles?
Yeah,
No?
you
Okay.
hit the kind of in the calf of this person as they're running away. Don't kill
that's-
them, but it's very much an ouch. Very much an ouch.
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright. At the end of your turn, you can re-roll the resource saving throw.
Oh yeah, I'm good at those.
I believe in you.
I don't. That makes one of us. That's a 0. Hey.
Wow.
I'm gonna just step like even further away.
You're very unsure of yourself right now. This is kind of wow.
No, I'm sure that I'm stepping further back from this fucking terrifying
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. At the end of your turn, for mine, we're gonna do the mouths kinda sink back into the throat again, and you kind of see the twisted, wrinkly, tortured, out of place face of Mirko for a while, and you can hear him like clearing his throat, and the mouths come back in a really fast motion, and with it he spits a acid green what's it called?
Puke.
Wild
Yikes.
Loogie.
stomach
Yeah, a
vials.
hoogie. A hoogie is what it's
A
called?
loogie.
A loogie,
A
yes.
loogie? Oh
Yeah.
god. Yep. That's
What's
what
a
it
loogie?
is.
Like a
Loogie is a-
snot.
It's a snot.
no.
Yep.
Oh no.
It's a thick one.
It's like a snotty spit.
Created
It's a thick
from
one.
the extreme metabolism of his stomach.
Somebody get him some hot dogs and enter him into a competition.
Ew.
But only cow hot dogs. Like only beef.
Only beef. Oh no.
Only beef sausages.
Or maybe eagle at this point.
Hey! Don't
It's
talk-
gonna
don't
it's
do
gonna
shit.
land over here, and it's a 2-meter radius, so it's gonna. Yeah. No, these are up in the air, so it's gonna hit Nyx and these 3 people.
That's what you think.
You need to make me a vitality saving throw, please.
Anti-mucus saving throw.
The wounded guy fail, and the unwounded guy do not fail.
So, do I fail with a 12?
You do fail.
Then, as that happens, oh, can I do something with that? I think I might be able to. Yeah. The sparks in his soul mark flare with like little firecracker golden flecks as the failure is blessed celestially, and I can roll an additional 2d4.
Ooh.
So you
You-
can?
I can to try and make this a success.
Stay
So
first.
17.
Stay first.
Damn, it's a success. You take half damage, which is poison damage.
I am already
Is it
resistant to
poison?
poison, so
Oh, then there's 3. And you are not poisoned.
I take 3 poison damage.
Yeah, 3.
And I have my temporary hit points, so I take none of it.
Thank you, Golden Butterfly.
But the guy with the guy
Oh no, we're
with the arrow in his calf fall to the
Melts.
ground, kind of melts, yeah, by like stomach acids kind of deal. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The creature's turn. What does it care about? The eagles are pretty irritating, man. Kind of in his face. But Illyria also stabbed the fuck out of him. Okay. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna get, like, another claw coming at you, Illyria.
So it's gonna flash the fuck out of them. So in this,
No,
at
tiny
the moment,
penis.
so it goes wee, and the flashbang happens.
Yeah, like a sudden brightening of the world right where Sol is. Yeah, flash of the moon.
It needs to
DC
make
12 con save or be blinded.
The soul just moves him.
so the fuck out of them.
Tiny fuzzy buttocks.
I don't know why, but I just... Can we give Sol a pair of pants?
He's Donald Duck in it.
Oh,
They
I'm
don't give him
sorry.
like clothing,
That's
like people give like the dog's clothing.
Just
that's a
shirt taken.
15.
Just a shirt, yeah.
Just shirt
That's a
cocking.
15.
Like, I'm obsessed
Mumbo.
with the idea of Sol wearing, like, tiny shorts now.
Aw.
Someone make it happen.
Oh, well, actually, the creature doesn't have any eyes.
I
It
mean,
has
can I
blind
I think
have
sight.
Bexxy is
picture?
muted. Oh, maybe not.
It has
For
blind sight, so it doesn't
reasons?
really have eyes. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bexxy muted.
Oh my god! I'm sorry, I grip myself!
Were you saying something?
It has blind sight.
Oh, no warning, Ben.
Oh, damn.
And it succeeded on the saving throw. But Sol does his best, and he's very happy about it. Still, does a 7 to hit?
Hey, what?
A 7.
7.
No. But
Good.
very close.
Alright. And then he's gonna attack very close. It's gonna attack one of the eagles. With its big crocodile mouth. For 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
Yes, okay.
That's very heavy.
Yeah, so he
Which
takes the
eagle?
one with the soul that's on the shoulder off.
Oh,
So that's 8 piercing damage
okay.
and 14 necrotic.
Ooh. Yeah, nigga looks like shit.
And once again, one of that stab wound that pierced open the bloated stomach is closing up on his own. Alrighto. As he once again calls out that he's very hungry for some intestines. More people run away. At this point, most of them have made it out of the way. So we're just gonna go immediately to Nyx.
To me?
To you.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, First things he's going to... oh, I need to do a concentration saving throw for my thing, my
Oh yeah, did you?
aspects.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You took 3 damage, so resolve saving throw.
It hit my temporary hit points, but I suppose it still has to hit. I still have to do a resolve saving throw.
Oh, I think
Uh.
I read up on this in the past, but yeah, I think it's still considered damage.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't detect their aspects anymore. So I can remove that concentration. And instead, I will look to Illyria and look at the pretty dope-ass eagles and do like one of those, not bad faces from Barack Obama. And
The only person who's ever did a not bad face.
yeah, and do a
Yeah.
thumbs up as I like
Trademark.
bring a soul out
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
cast bless on Illyria and the eagles.
Yeah. The key word is taking damage. Yeah.
Taking it, just
Gotcha.
so and as I do that, with my thumbs up, I will use my bonus action to do a protective pump,
Okay.
so that everyone receives like the eagles as well. I can I choose number of creatures. I can see me.
I'm so happy I
Equal
don't have any
to-
NPCs here. The fights. I'm so happy.
So the eagles and Illyria and Soul. I'm not sure if like Thad can. Can you see me, Thad?
Sure.
Sure, Thad. You also get. You can
Just
move.
imagine Nick's like shouting over like, "Hey, Thad, can you see me?"
No, it's more like because it's the big old thumbs up.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
pretty cool.
I
Pretty cool
just-
guy. The eagles are like, yeah, pretty cool.
I'm just
And-
imagining like mid thumbs up, just like, "Hey, Thad, can you see me?"
Yeah, no, just give me the thumbs
That
up.
is busy, kind of.
So you get to move half your movement if you want to, and everyone gets 10 temporary hit points.
Oh boy. How far away? Alright, I got some.
So Eagles, Illyria, Soul.
Bexxy, I need to correct you on one thing. Because I took the world magic thing,
Uh-huh.
that my eagle's attacks are magical. So if it's
Oh, okay.
so
okay,
it doesn't
sure.
exist, man. Yeah. It's magical eagles, man.
The map is too small.
Wait, did
You're
you run
running
further
further
away?
Yeah, fuck this.
So Illyria, you can have wings, bless wings.
Can't move
and
closer.
So can Eagles.
You can
so can
put like we can put like what is 16 plus 1? Your
Huh?
That's my AC. My AV.
Oh, okay.
When I have my short swords out, then I get a +1.
So you can move 3 meters away. So how many meters away from the map are you?
I was here, so I'll be 1, 2. I'll just move. I'll just stay there for now.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
just
on
put the wings on the Eagles and Soul,
Yeah.
and I have concentration again.
Of an angel. All right.
It
Yeah.
took me way too long to find those damn wings.
Right.
Yeah, and add your temporary hit points.
Yes. That's something that Hamartia does.
How much? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
cookie.
temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cookie.
Yeah. How many? Sorry.
10.
10.
10. Oh,
So
nice.
it's not addition. It's just if they have 5 now, then they have 10 now. They
I
don't have
see.
15.
Go.
Okay. Okay. So that's Nyx. Okay, that's Nyx.
That is next.
You moved far away, didn't you? Well,
Everyone is getting the fuck out.
then
That
the
is a
only
commoner
choice
now.
I have is this.
Can the eagles take an attack of opportunity?
This move is opportunity attack less.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Once again, it kind of goes deep towards the ground and then leaps in blinding speeds and lands in the snow with a dull thud and will attack Hamartia.
Hamata will use her reaction with a disturbing presence, just gape open her mouth like a snake and show all of her jagged teeth and just screech and impose disadvantage on him. For the attack.
Well, it is immune to frighten effects.
But
It's
is
not
it?
really kind of flavored. But either way, it failed. But what happens is that you have a scream face off. You both scream at each
Shadow
other,
each other.
looking really, really terrified.
Oh
So,
Hamartia will whisper, so get Faddy in here and help him get his shit together. So we'll just use like dash action to get to Fad as fast as possible.
But I want to murder. Oh, fine. I will make somebody else murder.
you can
Can he-
feel. Yeah, how far can you move?
Soul has a flying speed of 8 meters.
Okay, so
So-
with the dash action, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
Um,
he just gets.
A little moth is poking you in the chest.
I'll
Repeatedly.
swat at it.
What is it? You kill it. It's the only thing that you're not frightened of.
Anyway, it's on your turn, but you kind of have this little moth off over there. Illyria.
Illyria is going to just see this thing jump up there and dash. I mean, not really, but just kind of dash after it. And while she does so, she is going to, as bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Woo.
Ooh, okay.
And
That's a soul check.
Yeah, I don't think I've used that many spells in a while.
Nice.
That makes it, right?
Right.
Just.
Because it's a level 1 thing.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
a 13.
Yeah. It's the first time you cast this, and you're like, wait, how do you do this? How do you do this again?
She has cast it before,
Oh, okay. Oh,
but she's probably like really worried
Then
about her
watching-
Marcia right now.
Yeah, and also watching them kind of distort and
Yeah.
scream at each other is slightly unnerving. Okay, but you
Yeah,
make it.
she's gonna stab at it.
Stab away.
And another one.
Oh my god! And you're meant to be rolling d4s on these as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think I can.
I think you hit it.
Yeah, I think I hit it.
Let me check. Yes, you do.
Is Hunter's Mark also doubled when I crit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All die that you roll is doubled.
Okay, so it's 3d6 because the d6 is doubled, and then it's another 3d6 from Hunter's Mark, right?
Isn't
no,
it a
it's a
1d6? So it's 2d6 on the Hunter's Mark.
But Hunter's
Well, if
Mark...
I hit it twice.
Oh, you've hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 3, yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
yeah, 3
Yeah, like I'm doing all the damage in
Yeah.
once.
Yeah. In one go, yeah. Oh, you just like the big numbers. Let's go. Let's go!
I just think it's more convenient.
Do
I'm
it.
sorry.
Let's go!
Big numbers.
Big numbers go. Brrr. 38!
38.
Woo!
So Leah kind of just dashes after it and kind of puts her rapier into a weak spot that she sees with Hunter's Mark.
What damage
And
type
then
is
just,
Hunter's Mark?
Does the same thing again.
Mark damage.
You deal 1d6 damage to the target.
It's probably the same.
I think it's the same
that
type
you-
yeah.
of
Yeah,
damage.
okay, yeah.
You deal an extra d6 damage.
Yeah,
It's a
what
damage.
Okay. Alright, yeah, then I'll go through. Damn. It's looking hurt for the first time.
Yeah, it better look hurt after that.
Get your filthy teeth off of Martia.
Ooh, you do a vicious combination, and
Did you have a bonus action?
My bonus action was Hunter's Mark.
Oh, right. Cool.
That's my turn.
Okay. Well, it is going to try and riposte. At the end of your turn. For a 9 to hit. I can't hit you. I just can't. I just can't. All right.
I always
Hamadia.
feel sorry for this thing.
Hamatia features from being very scary and almost snake-like, becomes soft again as she sees it and says, "You got this!" And she will quickly take off her long coat and just throw it in its face as she uses the disengage action. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hide in the corner.
That's kind of the house. Here, we're technically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she does that.
All right. Okay. It makes sense.
The eagles are in hot pursuit.
All right.
Caw-caw!
Caca!
So they start circling, almost dancing together, and
Let's put them here. Let's do 4 attacks.
okay, first 21 to hit on the big talent.
All right.
They all have
20 on the
D4s.
bit.
Oh, yeah, so cool.
Combos. Combo.
Talent is 6 points of magical talent damage.
I mean, roll everything to hit, and then we do the damage.
A
Alright,
beak
okay.
is 13 points of magical damage.
19. Okay.
Oops.
Just more
get around.
damage. Just fucking.
A 17 to hit on the second talent.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Slash, man.
You know you can do the arrow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 20 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. Everything hit this time. Damn.
Yeah,
Now the
'cause
eagles
the
turn
verbs are
lucky.
blessed.
Eagles
Hashtag
are
blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
As maybe 6 points of from the talent. And 15 points from the beak. So in total, this is 13 plus 6, that's 19, plus 15, that's 34, plus 6, that's 40 points of magical burb damage as they just swarm around it.
All right. Bad. Hashtag blessed.
We don't need no that. No, kidding.
Oh.
Let's go with that.
Just kidding.
Let's do
I'm
it.
just gonna book it. Nah,
You're gonna book it where you're gonna run back to
I'm
Valaki.
just gonna run away.
Leaving Kresk.
Yep.
Bye guys, I'm on to the next.
Not until you run into
So-
fucking Casimir.
So do I have line of sight on him?
No, it's behind the house.
So I can move closer technically,
As long
Yeah,
as it's
that's
not in the
true.
line. Yeah.
right? Because I can't see him.
Easy.
That's
He could be right behind you.
Technically, it's true. Yeah.
So 3.
It's basically until you cross this line here, right?
Right. 4.
Fab the spooked. He shook it.
I'm gonna.
Pad was not ready for this shit.
Oh god. I'm gonna step right here. I'm gonna see it.
And you
I'm
get
gonna say
spooked.
ah. I'm gonna fucking shoot it.
Alright, do it. Repeating crossbow time.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a 24.
Nice.
Hey, that hits. And because Alira is next to it, I get sneak attack. That's,
Hey.
of course, why wouldn't it be? So that's 18.
It's still fucking amazing.
Yep. And I'm gonna make a second attack. That's a 12. Nope.
Yeah, no. Well, this time you kind of closed your eyes and hoped they would hit, and
Yep.
to your surprise, you hear the sound of the creature calling out in pain. You're like, oh my god, I hit! And you get really happy about yourself. Just do a result saving throw. Poor guy,
Result
take the
saving
wheel.
throw.
Take the
Have
crossbow.
-1, guys. It's not looking. Yep, no. The fucking thing is terrifying. Fuck this shit.
Easily spooked.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
fuck
is
this guy.
terrifying. It is terrifying.
It is
okay?
spooky.
All the fucking mouths.
Five spooky free me.
No. Oh, zombies any day, man.
You know.
I'm not liking that.
Get a bounce.
All right,
It's
it's going to fire off a spit right here. So it's gonna target Illyria and one of the eagles. So I need you to do a vitality saving throw, please. And how much for the eagle?
Yeah.
Is blessed on saving throws?
Yep.
Indeed, it is.
Oof.
Oof.
I'm gonna cry now.
He just did massive damage. I think, the dice gods are balancing it out like all things should be.
18 on the eagle.
So eagle success. So the eagle takes 6 damage.
Okay.
Illyria, you take 11 and you're poisoned.
Okay.
Alright, then it's its turn. It has a bunch of things that irritates it right now. Okay, so we're gonna roll randomly to see what it hits because it's not that smart. Again, so the North Eagle is gonna get a scratch, which is an 8 to hit. What?
8 misses.
Yes, and then the South Eagle is 24.
No, South Eagle! Yeah, but
South Eagle.
Left Eagle!
South side.
So there's 22 points of damage.
As he takes a bite out of it, the eagle just becomes a bunch of fallen autumn leaves withered and falls apart into a pile of leaves. It's dead.
It's dead. Yeah. And
It's leafing.
no. God darn. And the creature do regain some hit points. Okay. All the people have run away now, screaming. Anna is kind of hanging around, fidgeting, still screaming out like "Mercy, don't hurt him," kind of stuff. Nyx.
Mercy, don't hurt him.
That ship sailed when he ate half a person.
Several people.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking about the one where he literally bit off like the middle part.
Yeah,
for
severed
sure,
somebody,
for sure.
but like removing the middle part, yeah.
Yeah.
So as he will shout out to Illyria, "Hey, Illyria, duck!" And as he does that, his soul mark flares up once more and brings out a slightly smaller golden soul this time. And he also clicks his fingers and splits it into 2 and fires off 2 more guiding bolts that'll seek its way to him. Maybe. First one, 19 to hit.
Yeah.
And then second one is a natural 20. So I need to
Nice.
Ooh.
double the dice, so another 4d6.
I mean, that's like the most pathetic 46 I've ever seen on the first roll.
Oh, I know, 1, 1, 2, 2. Yes, sweet. Not rolling so high, but 16 plus, so 27 points of radiant damage.
Ooh. It's definitely looking damaged now. Desperate.
Desperate damage.
A lot of different kind of wounds across his body, bleeding from several places. Yeah. The high, like the cries he's been doing are starting to take on like a high pitched kind of character. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to do?
So bonus action, I'll also, strike a pose of powerful pump and recast my protective pump to Thad, you can see me, and Illyria and the eagle.
Okay.
10
10 more.
renewed hit points. And you can move half your movement.
Oh yeah.
And I will maneuver a little bit around here. Just,
Can I like move past it? Like, is there
Yeah,
enough?
Yeah, yeah, you
land?
can walk. You can walk diagonally there. Yeah.
Yeah, like if there's enough room in the roof
Yeah,
area,
the
so she doesn't,
roof
like,
is a
block,
little bit above
the passage. So
Okay. Okay. At the end of Nyx's turn, yes?
finish.
Yeah, okay. Seeing as it has no other viable targets, it's basically gonna jump above you, Illyria, like try to clamp down above your shoulder and do like an acrobatic stunt above you. And bite down on you, calling out how hungry he is for 16 to hit.
that misses.
Oh my god, you're so alive! Jesus Christ. Okay, Soul.
Soul will rush towards Fad and will use the help action and will just bump into his, like, into the back of his head a lot and try to, like, have, like, a little hair angel on his scope as he's trying to annoy him into
It's not a
not being
ratatouille,
frightened.
it's a moffatouille.
And he's trying to annoy Fad into not being frightened.
Okay. Really cool. Alright, Illyria.
It got hit by a guiding bolt, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's glowing.
So my first attack has advantage.
Do
Yes.
I'm a dumbass and I forgot I set this up, so she's gonna
macros?
use martial arts. Yeah! I used macros in the Abbott fight, right? I just
You did.
forgot I had them.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Good,
so first rapier, then advantage.
So that's T1.
What?
Holy
So
shit.
13 damage for the first one. Alright, another rapier.
That misses.
Yes, and then you got your
You
shock.
have a D4.
Also, wait, don't I
You have a
have
D4.
like? Okay.
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
it,
the
like,
maximum you
balance
would be
each
able
other
to
out
roll-
because I'm
Okay, it's not
poisoned?
14.
It's 11, so yeah.
Okay, wait.
Oh, you're poisoned.
I'm poisoned, so would it just be straight?
Oh yeah, that's true. It would be
That's
straight.
true.
For the first one, so it will regain 4 hit points. Okay,
Yeah.
and then disadvantage on your shock and grasp, I assume.
Yes. So no.
Oof, oof. It's still like hurt from the first one, but you kind of like there's a pulsating, you get, like a
it
pulse in
does-
your head. that
Because I
kinda-
did hit it once,
Yeah,
so it does take
that's true. From the
Hunter's Mark.
yes. Okay. Hamartia.
Ooh.
No, wait. I'm gonna do repose.
But you can also not
12 to hit. All right, Hamartia.
Bex has to be so done with my shit.
All right, Hamartia. What do you do?
What are you doing about here?
What are you doing?
Yes. Hamartia will pop out of here. So that's 1, 2 over here. And she's going to use her action to shoot 2 wind blasts at him.
Mmm.
Actually, no. She is going to look at him and say, "Look at you. You are barely a shell of a man." And her soul mark glows in this almost vile purple as a laughing face projects out of it as she casts Vicious Mockery on him. So he needs to make a 15 composure save.
Okay. Actually, there's no immunity to this, so this actually works.
Emotional damage.
Is it still a 1d4 or is it 2d4? Because of
Should be well.
Should be 2d4, right?
2d4, right? Like cantrip
Yeah.
scaling.
So if it does hit, it's 6 points of emotional damage. And he has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Yeah. Yeah, it increases by 1d4 when you reach 5th level.
Right. So it's 6 points of emotional damage. And
the I love it. The mouths peel back again. Kind of return into this gaping void that they come from. And once again you can see the very distorted face of Mirko, the two eyes kind of off center in two different heights, crying, and a very guttural, strange sound, kind of half laden in Mirko's normal voice, and this creature voice cries out, "A help me."
And she will use her bonus action to get Mr. Butterfly over here for future reference.
Okay.
And she will take 1-2 steps away again. Just get the fuck away.
Okay. Alright.
That's Eagles. Oh shit, went up the initiative because I deleted the token.
Oh yeah, they're number 6. There's 6 on the initiative order. Yeah.
So
go for it.
It's Eagling time. He circles
Two
around
attacks.
here and starts attacking, trying to avenge his fallen brother.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, no.
Beak is a natural 20.
Oh god.
Roll the other one to hit first.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. You roll damage.
Yeah, that's a talent, not a beak. My apologies.
Rip his face off. That's how you help him.
That's 8 points of damage.
How does the eagle want to do this?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The eagle circles around him almost like a vulture, and then in one fell swoop just gushes down, spinning in the air, beak first into him, gushes down, takes him by his two talons, raises him up a little bit, throws him in the air, and just impales him on his horn.
Ooh. It was like kind of like resisting it in the beginning, but at the end, like the last toss is just unmoving, and then falling to the ground, rolling once, twice, is just this mangled, strange, corrupted mess of something that is in between Mirko and whatever nastiness has befallen him.
Is everyone okay?
Illyria will like just stab it an extra time for good measure before kind of like leaning against the back of this of the barn, like.
Anna's running in, kind of like try to push away before you stab him. Like, no, what you doing? It's my brother, it's my family. What have you done? Oh my god!
That wasn't your brother anymore.
Falling down on her knees in front of him, like, tries to reach forward to touch him, but gets too disgusted. She's just staying there on their knees.
Do I revivify him?
Do you want to revivify this?
No.
Revivify? What? What are you talking about? Are you blessed? Can you help me? Help him! And she kind of just twists, and still on her knees is just reaching up to your jacket and is just ripping at you, pleading from below.
He's not your brother anymore.
He
There's
is!
nothing
He
left to
is!
save.
It's still in there, please! You have to believe me! He's the everything! I don't have anything left!
He ate all your cows, and you were so eager to throw poor Luca under the bus, under the car.
Maybe you can fix him. Maybe your magic is purer. Maybe whatever miracle you have can fix him. Please, we gotta try.
don't think there is anything left to save. I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah, Nix will grab her wrists and yank them off of his coat and take a step away, leaving her in the snow on her knees.
Still crying on her knees. Her expression goes from sorrow and desperation to shock, and then to bitter anger as she says, "You're the worst kind of person. You know that. You're a cold, uncaring piece of shit."
I draw my short sword.
Calm down, please. The person you should be angry at is the abbot.
Yeah, let's not make anything we'll regret about, alright?
She kind of shies away from the sword, looking very scared for her life, as you said.
Yeah, and also Amatia is with her horn and Jagatif still in an approachable form. The good mix.
The ego kind of poofs at this point.
Oh shit.
Soul moves in and immediately starts to arrest Anna by the hair.
So come back here. Not the time.
Ah, kind of matter! And I kind of swats him away, but Soul moves away eventually. And it just leaves Anna on the ground, sobbing quietly by the corpse of the twisted Mirko.
Hamatia will take her coat that she threw at Mirko from the ground, shake it from snow, and just cover her with that coat and say, "This is hard. Take your time. We understand your pain."
No, you don't. How can you?
You're right. I can't. But I can still empathize. You should take the time to mourn.
Get away from me, you freak! You did this! She pushes you away.
Matia is used to this, so she doesn't give a shit. She attacks her own adjective and comes back to her original form. And says, "Just return the coat when you're done." And leaves.
So what did you want to do? Do you want to let him kill everyone? Is that it?
Of course not. How can you say that? I thought the hunger would abate. I tried to help him stave it. That's why I stole them. That's why I stole the cattle.
You did it,
I thought it
knowing
would
that
get
the people
better.
would starve.
It was only 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
But it wasn't.
There were 12 cows in there, and they're all dead.
Well, cattle was disappearing before then, right?
Indeed.
That I'm not sure right now is the time.
You should burn the body. Unless something worse comes out. And I walk away.
No, there might be a way to still save him, right? There must be a way. Somebody help me!
Be careful. I know you're desperate and I know you want to help him.
Please, you're so kind. You're a kind soul. And she kind of grabs onto you as well. Do something. I know you can do something. Tell me what to do.
I don't
I give you everything. Look, here, take my earrings. They're worth something. And she just like rips them from her ears and like thrusts them into your hand.
Illyria will kind of like take her hand and like put them back and like, you know, kind of like put her on that, and it's like, this is well beyond my capabilities. The only thing I could do was make sure that he doesn't hurt anybody else. And I'm really sorry that the abbot got his hands on your brother. I wish we got here sooner, and I wish we could have stopped this sooner. But I don't think there's anybody in the world who can undo what that monster did.
I don't know. No, you're an incompetent coward. I bet everywhere you go, you just cause mayhem and pain.
Maybe I do. Then
Fix this! Fix him! Do something, will you?
look, my only skills are with the sword, and take all the time you need to mourn. I'm gonna get your husband.
Fuck you. It's kind of what
And
you hear
lyrics.
as you leave.
Walks off.
Dimitri is kind of, after like moving away from the protection of like behind like a corner here, he's very much in shock.
As soon as she's kind of back, she's gonna tell Margia, like, maybe have Saul watch back there just to make sure she doesn't, I don't know, run off with him.
Give me a moment, I'll do something about it. Nadia will go to her again and say, I suggest you go back to your home for a couple of hours and come down. Make a suggestion on that.
Whew.
Oh, okay.
So she needs to make a DV15 composure save.
You know, who cares? She fails.
Fails.
She rips off parts of her own dress and still crying softly, like hardly knowing that you're there. She, with like the dress kind of protecting her fingers and hands, she takes a hold of one of his arms and starts dragging him towards the burgomaster's home.
Now, she did. Oh no.
As soon as she passes by us, I'm gonna head towards them.
Hamad is going to try to pry the body off of her.
No, what you doing? Get off! This is my brother. How dare you?
Go home without him.
That's not what you said when you cast a suggestion.
I said go home and come down. This is not coming down.
Maybe it is for her. You would have to have been more precise.
I break the fucking
So
spell.
high
Okay.
strung.
I break the spell. Shit. What's all the offering then?
And she's gonna continue trying.
I'll grab her hand.
Look at that! What the fuck you doing? Stop!
Let go of the cadaver.
He's my brother. How the fuck dare you
It's
approach
a
me?
dead monster.
He's my brother.
Your brother is a dead monster.
But he's still my brother.
Next one says, like, well, say to Dimitri, he's like, are you gonna let this happen in your town? Yes, she's related to you. Related? Family, right?
Aren't they married?
Are they married?
Yeah,
Is it
she's his wife.
Okay.
Well, she could
I mean,
relate
it would be hard, you know.
I mean, you don't know.
There aren't that
Anyway,
many people in Barovia, but I don't think the situation is that desperate.
Yes, she's your wife. But still, what she has done has caused the death of 4 of your constituents. People you swore to protect. And you're going to let her get away with this. Love only goes so far, Dimitri. And you need to do the right thing now.
What even happened here?
How about you try to get
Everything
her to-
happened so fast. Oh my god, they're dead. The Morning Lord, they're dead.
You let this happen, Dimitri, but you can prevent any more problems in your town if you show strength now.
But I don't understand what happened.
Lyra will kind of like grab him, like, you know, sort of like by the arms, kind of like look at me, and she's like, we can explain as much as we know, but I need you to pull yourself together. And look, it's late. I couldn't speak all day. It's fine. I need you to pull yourself together. Just, do you think you can get through to her?
Is the creature still dangerous?
The creature
It is dead.
Then,
I can come with you, and
then what's the harm is it that she's putting it in the family graveyard?
I'm not entirely sure that's exactly what she intends to do.
Oh god. Oh Morning Lord. Oh yeah, I would tend to my wife and now this body's
if she
everybody, it's okay. I
How
think
she-
danger is over.
Tell her to
will-
leave the body and take her home, Dimitri.
I will drag it to the back of my house for proper burial in the graveyard.
No, don't drag the body. Fuck.
We need to find out exactly what happened with the actual biology of this creature. We believe that the abbot has been tinkering with the physiology, shall we say? We just need to confirm this.
Alright,
I'm
but...
still holding your hand
Oh, okay.
the whole time.
Okay.
I'm
She's
holding
kinda-
your yeah.
She's calling you so many insults and she's like trying to fight
That's
back,
fine.
but she's-
That's fine. I'm trying my hardest not to kill her.
Demetrius says, like still wide-eyed, he nods slowly. I see, then yes. As long as you return the body, I will be at home, tending to my wife. He just moves his head slightly to the side. Will you help to make sure that the bodies end up at the right houses? Thank you. And kind of dazed and wide-eyed, he kind of stumbles up the road, grabs Anna's hand, and says, "Let go there. We will take care of him later. Now we just need to go home." There's a bit of a back and forth where Anna is just crying, shouting, flailing, calling everybody names, even Dimitri, and Dimitri is just insistently using this tone, trying to calm her down, even though sounding shocked and traumatized himself. And eventually he leads her away to the burgomaster's house.
Well,
She knew.
Of course she knew.
when she dies,
She
When-
was more than willing to blame it on Luca.
if we hadn't stopped her, she would have doomed her own village to death. She needs to die.
When?
I think that's a little bit extreme, Mattia. Yes, okay, she is the reason why these other people are dead. But I'm not entirely sure she was someone that knew any different or thought of a way out of the situation.
So what do you want to do with her? I mean,
Her
think-
punishment isn't up to us.
Exactly.
right. Apologies, I overstepped.
Yeah, whether these people lived or died are not really up to us.
Yes, but we should.
At least I think we only joined the battle because they kind of forced it upon us.
We need to check on Luca. Let's see if he's alright.
If we weren't here, so many people more would have died. So,
If
Good
we
job.
Do you have any ties to this place?
if we weren't here at this exact time, what thing would have eaten this whole town?
Do you have any ties to this place?
No.
I think I have. I mean, it's Barovia. We want to make the whole thing, the whole place better if we can. One act at a time.
I think if we can help someone, then we should.
And I think Dimitri needs to grow a pair of balls, really, because he is. I have no idea what happened to him other than the loss of his family. But he is no longer able to lead these folk and help them survive the winter. He can't even make a single decision.
Look,
There
there
needs
is
to be-
only so many governments we can overthrow.
How many
Ha-
did you overthrow?
Yes,
Listen.
I would also like to know.
Listen, I have an idea. I think after our abilities have, saved this town, that Dimitri would be ingratiated to us. A fiend of Strahd standing here and saving his town. How would you feel about if we brought Casimir in here? At least he can think for himself.
Do you think Casimir would be willing to lead these people? I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, Casimir left his own people to be our guide.
True. Well then, the only other person I can think of doesn't talk.
Luca in charge.
No. We don't know enough people around here. They are going to starve to death unless they have someone to lead them. Now, whilst the waters could theoretically be sprinkled around Kresk to ensure agriculture and crops can survive during the winters, there isn't anyone strong enough around here that can lead them. But
so are we going to do auditions for the position of?
no, it's not our place to make sure that Kresk survives, but I don't know. Maybe
They
someone
die.
will...
They die, I'm
Stand up.
sorry. Yeah, if someone stands up, good for them. It's honestly not our problem. I'm sorry, it's true though.
I
It's
get
very
it,
sad.
that you don't have any connection to anything in Barovia, you just want to leave. But I grew up here. This is my home.
Well, Nix, I understand that we need to find a leader, but there are so many things that we need to do, so many leads to chase, so many other enemies we need to destroy. How we can't just sit around and play babysitter to a town. We just... Our enemies are getting stronger by the day. We can't afford ourselves to be so lenient and relaxed. Especially when they're actively probably pursuing us.
I know we have bigger fish to fry than the benefits and livelihood of an entire town.
How many more towns
Not really.
do we have to save before you're happy? What if every single place we walk into needs a fix? Do you put what you're doing on hold every time? I agree with Amartya on this.
I'm not saying we just leave him to die. I'm saying we can't stay here for a week or two just to ensure that this town filled with a bunch of grown-up people can fend to themselves. We still have the werewolves to deal with. So it's not even the most immediate threat, Nix.
I know. I don't want to leave anyone behind anymore.
I know you don't, and neither do I, but I think the best thing we can do is either to let them do their thing. Maybe they will. I don't know how this works, if they're, I don't know, just decide on the Burmaster, but, or if we just tell him to get his shit together. But I think best thing we can do for them is to deal with the root of all this.
Maybe.
To be fair, we already did, kind of. They're not gonna have any problems with people disappearing to the abbot.
That's part of it, but not what I was talking about.
Well, sure.
I wonder if Dimitri would benefit from having a little sip from the pool. Maybe to restore him of something. Maybe bring back some of that fire that helped him become Burgermaster in the first place.
Maybe a good idea.
Actually,
it's a wild shot. It's an hypothesis more than a theory, but it's worth time.
I mean, I actually have a vial of it right here, and I pull out a vial of just the clearest water you've seen.
A vial of
I've
blessed
seen that
pool
one
water.
Yep. A vial of pool water.
Pool water.
Go give it to him.
You think this will help? Sure.
No. I don't think it will help, but it can't hurt to try. That's all we can do.
So let's get.
We should probably take care of this first, and I point at the body that's laying next to us on the ground.
Let's organize our tasks. So we need to analyze this body, lay all of the other bodies to rest, and try to gather all of our dear Burgermaster's shit together in a bag and give it to him. Is that what we're doing?
I think we need to ensure that this creature has no regenerative abilities. When we were fighting it, it seemed like it did. The last thing I want to have happen is this thing to wake up in the night.
Let's ban it. No questions asked.
Yeah,
I think as long as we return the body to be buried with the graves afterwards, it's...
Yeah, but if we burn it, it's gone. It's gonna be ashes.
Well, we can give them the ashes or burn it there.
Sure. I don't think Miss what's her face is gonna be happy about it.
Well,
honestly, I don't care.
Or his ashes end up in the wind, so...
Yeah, I honestly don't care what she thinks, to be honest.
I agree with that on that one. I literally don't think that we are indebted to deal with her wishes of burying the body.
No, she doesn't deserve anything. She enabled him, so I don't think she has a say in the matter.
No, right now it's the
It's
safety
the only
of the
reason
people of
I'm
Kresk.
considering is that Matri seemed to care about it. Probably mostly because of her.
Probably. Well, you have a choice. You can ban it or you can dismember it.
I think burning would be safer.
I agree.
I mean, burning seems like the way to deal with it.
Then ban it. Her wishes are not our task.
We should probably get it somewhere else then.
In the middle of the road, yeah.
Sure.
I'm not touching this thing.
You can
Fucking
burn
no.
it in the
No.
grave.
Sure.
I mean, I'm just saying we shouldn't burn it in the middle of the road.
Right, yeah. I'm
Take a
not
run.
touching this thing, though. I'm not.
Oh, yes,
If anyone
Ego.
wants to handle this, fuck this.
Ego, carry this.
Hi.
Yeah.
Crawl.
Hi.
You see, life's a little bit more convenient when you have two girls at your side.
Yes. Did this just come to you? That because you do this all the time?
Yes, I think so. We talked about it last night about doing stuff with soul manipulating. So I try to listen to. It's going to sound really weird, but I tried listening really hard to the wind to like get in touch with it a little bit, and something just came to me. This sort of an emotion, and that emotion was made manifest in the form of two giant eagles.
Honestly, don't think that's weird at all.
Yeah, it's magic. I mean, you can shoot balls of your light from your hand. You don't see me going booba booba, you know?
Well, I never seen that before, so yay eagles! And Nick's like kind of pats the neck of the giant eagle.
The eagle purrs.
Purrs? Eagles don't purr.
Eagles even purr.
How the eagle purrs?
How would an
It
eagle purr?
lifts its neck feathers. You know?
It doesn't shake its tail feathers.
Yeah, doesn't birds when they feel satisfied, like, kind of?
Oh, they puff their
Yeah, they
neck
puff.
feathers.
Yeah, they kind
Yeah.
of puff.
Honestly, I haven't had a bird in like 10 years.
I never had it, but I have no idea how birds behave. I'm just making sure.
They do that.
They purr, apparently.
They're like a cat.
It's
but
a
with
magic
feathers.
bird. It can do whatever it wants to do.
A magic bird.
Fair.
It
All
has
right.
chocolate milk from its saliva glands.
What?
It's a magical bird. For brevity's sake, let's get the body to the graveyard behind the burgomaster's house and burn the body in the graves.
Cool.
All right. Yay.
And
you do
then
that.
we go and force feed Dimitri some steroid juice.
All
Oh
right, okay.
god.
So you stand over the body, you watch it burn. It twitches once. You're a little bit concerned, but it doesn't move again. And it's a horrible stench as all the contents of 13 plus cows and humanoids and whatever else that Anna has been feeding him for the last couple of months kinda is a very, very big fire.
It says like pours out of him like a bag of holding of shit.
It's more like when the stomach ruptures open, it's like this flare of fire in like
Oh, God.
other colors than just orange, right?
Oh, Jesus.
And
Delicious.
you like have to
Like when a
stand-
whale explodes.
Yeah,
on
a bit
the
like
beach.
that, and you have to
Oh,
like
God.
stand back a bit because you were not I'm sorry, move up. You weren't
Hi.
ready. You weren't ready. But
Hi, you on the splash zone?
eventually, all this fuel is consumed by fire. And you turn your gazes to the burgomaster's house, wondering how the fuck you are going to make Demeter step up to the task of pulling all of this together. And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode of Charismatic Mystery. Yay!
Yay! Oh, that was such a cool fight, though. It was
Oh yeah,
really
it was
good.
really
Really
cool.
cool encounter.